You got an active list when you want to look out there? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are we missing something? Don't see anything. Yeah, we see camera filter came off, Mark. It's about your 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock going away. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Discovery, we're sending you an order to stay vector.
Right. Hello. Right. So I seem to
you're
recall last time when we left you all, you burst through the floor into a bunker, and we're now preparing to advance on the main control bunker. And that's a lot more preparation than I've managed to remember to do for today, so that could get interesting. But then that's by the by. Oh, I'm not worried about the fact I completely forgot to actually do the prep I needed to do for today, but that's absolutely fine. Where's the Imperial? Yeah, so the Imperial fleet base map. This is a problem, you see. You make these modules, and you make so many modules, you forget which ones you've finished and which ones you haven't. And I've been so busy focusing on next Saturday's Adventures module, I forgot that I hadn't actually finished today's Adventures module. Which reminds me, I'm running a game next Saturday for anyone who wants to turn up. Anyway, so, yep, I seem to recall the plan was you were taking out that watchtower there. The landing zone, obviously you've got the landing zone way at the back there. You've got the bunker there, and then you've got the Crystal Spire Tower there, which obviously the bunker is where you need to get into. So, yeah. Successfully nobbled the guards.
We did what to the guards?
Killed them.
You nobbled them. You convinced them to stop breathing.
There was something we needed in the top of this tower, I thought, wasn't there?
Yes, you needed to deactivate. Yes, you did. Ah, thank you for reminding me. Yep. Is it too early to? It's never too early to say let the beddies flow elsewhere. Never.
Don't forget to say it often.
Righty ho. Okay,
It's
so
like on Tuesday, I have a lunch break, and I try to at least check in on Tuesdays and send them. You know, even if I can't tune into the.
you say it was
stream,
brutal.
yeah.
We had 6 crit fails.
On Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get in there. I just didn't really take a lunch on Tuesday, so that was why.
Not to worry. Okay, so yeah, clambering up to the on top of the tower, you find levitating in the middle of the tower there. There's a couple more blisters up top there, but there's a couple of blisters up top. Also levitating in the center. Benny's then. Benny's like the oxygen must flow. Oxygen, no, not what you mean. They got rid of all that flammable stuff. But no, yeah, there's a levitating crystal that's glowing faintly at the top of the tower, and you can see it's very much a sort of out of the corner of the eye thing. When you look at it directly, all you can see is the glowing crystal, but very much out the corner of the eye, you can see almost like ley lines going off this crystal off into the distance to basically in a north and easterly direction to where you believe, well, according to the map, there are additional watchtowers. So you were told that disabling the crystal at one of the 4 points would bring down the security field.
I looked at everybody else. It's like, anyone got a suggestion? Because my only idea is to smash it.
We wanted to smash it from a distance, though, didn't we? I think that was what we decided. Don't go
Chuck
too
it.
close.
I can throw at it.
Throw stones at it.
Something a bit more effective, but yeah.
I think up to you which way you want to go. Anyone want to examine it or anything? Even touch it? Yeah, you should be able to break it. Crystal.
And
Be hard.
yeah, well, everyone point at them to back down the stairs. Shoo, shoo, shoo. I'll get on the stairs where I can see the crystal.
Mhm.
And chuck a soul knife at it.
Go for it. Got a parry of 2, so I think you'll probably be okay. As long as you actually roll a 4 to actually activate the power.
Don't need to activate it.
Oh, of course, it's in. Yes, ignore me. I apologise. Thinking of
You know what I didn't do, didn't you?
what did you do?
Didn't make myself a cup of coffee. But back in a second.
But as soon as I chuck the sword, my soul knife at it, I will be taking down the stairs.
Sorry about that.
For a ranged attack, of course, you still need a 4, even with parry of 2. So technically, you have missed at the moment. Obviously, you were so constant. It was very much like a toss and run that you currently have missed. You need a 4.
And I'll walk back up the stairs and throw again.
Try again. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So a bit sheepishly, you walk up the stairs. Unfortunately, everyone else is downstairs, so they're not necessarily aware of what's going on. You throw the blade again. Roll that damage. Nah, that's not going to do it.
Any of that damage.
It just chinks off it. Afraid again, your soul blade does not damage the crystalline structure.
I'll damage your crystalline structure.
So you might have to come up with another plan.
I'm not done yet. Alright, So let's see. Armor piercing, damage.
Oh, it's just down to beating its hardness. I wouldn't worry too much about armor piercing.
What about heavy weapon against regular armor or against that?
Again, it's
bonus?
literally down to it's an object, so it just has hardness. You've just got to beat the hardness without obviously exploding dice, which you can do with your D8 and D6 damage.
I might be able to do it.
Nope, I got it.
Just stand back. Let me.
I got it. I spent my conviction. If this doesn't work, I'll let you go. Alright. So armor piercing won't make any difference.
No, it's just it's not. It is literally just down to hardness. That's all it is. It's an object.
Okay.
It's just obviously a sturdy crystal. You've hit it a good. Why did that only show a D4? Oh, was that? Oh, that's you hitting it. Ignore me. Parry it. Yep, that's fine. Go for it. Roll for damage. You can get the raise, but you can't get a raise on objects anyway, so it doesn't matter. Roll that damage. Okay, we ignore the 6, but that's okay. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 6 is 18, which is more than enough. Then the crystal only had a hardness of 8. So the crystal shatters. The entire top of the tower is just basically blown clear off, which probably means the crystal shatters and the release of energy blows the top of the tower off, leaving a huge plume of dust and crud flying up into the sky. So it's probably a safe bet that the Imperial Isles will know something's up.
Well,
Did the ley lines fall away?
Oh yes, certainly. Yep, they definitely went. In fact, the slight
that would be
shimmer, the slight shimmer in the air as you look outside, between the edge of the watchtower and the slight shimmer of air that's behind the watchtower as it was vanished.
That would be another hint.
You can in the distance you can barely make out. It sounds like a klaxon going off. Yub looks around in terror as the whole top of the building shakes and dives under the stairs. Everything calms down. He sort of staggers back out again, holding his spear nervously in front of him.
Does he tell us what happened? Because otherwise, we just think something hit the building.
Well, you know he was going to destroy the crystal. Assume he succeeded.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Good job, well done.
Let your people know. Look at Nubyub.
Yup.
Yep.
Okay.
What up?
Indeed.
Do we want to stay here? Do we want to stay here? Or do we want to take out a different tower?
No, their thing should be falling, correct?
Yep. The detection field should be down. So yeah, the force field should be down.
Venture reminds me of a Disney character.
Don't know
Zoom
what you
right
mean. Don't know what you mean.
No, I don't know. It's obviously a coincidence.
To be honest, there isn't a varied selection of sort of cartoon parrots, you know. When you look for imaging out there, you can have flying parrots, but a parrot that actually is sort of shouting is a completely different situation. Okay. Are you?
His people should be attacking, and we will go after the bunker. I believe is next.
Yep. Okie dokie. Right. This will take a while because I forgot to set it up. You're heading to the bunker.
Didn't set it up. Oh no.
embarrassing, really. Okay. Yep. Basically, Nub scurries off, as it were. Will return.
I'm just checking uncanny reflexes.
Oh, no. Beggar bugger. I spent so much time prepping for next Saturday.
Are we all rolling evasion, or is that?
No, that's just me doing. I've got uncanny reflexes. There you go. That fixed that. Yeah, uncanny reflexes gives you +2 on evasion rolls, or ignore the get rid of the penalty basically.
But just take me a little while to set this up, and then we'll break. Actually, if I do, I've just realised I quickly get them on that. Won't get them on the map, but it will get them into the combat tracker quicker than just dragging them. Okay, let's share the map.
Alstradorf Commander, he's got an interesting set of APs on him, hasn't he? Longsword, parry +1, AP +1, AP +2, AP +1.
What you talking
Put the Astral Elf Commander on the effect on the combat tracker. He's got like parry +1 and then 3 sets of AP.
Oh, there you go. Well, there'll be different weapons, won't they?
Ah.
Okay, I think that's it. Then I just need to add the party to the sheet like so. Share it. Here we go. Reach the bunker. What you can hear is over at the landing zone where the bulk of the forces are. You can hear crashes and cries and chaos. It would appear that the Dippers have started attacking over at the landing zone, and Nubyub comes running back. Comes running back through the trees. He's being chased by a patrol golem.
These things were mad, weren't they?
Sorry.
We peeled a guy out of one of these, right?
There were two. Yeah. They are manned golems, as it were. Golems,
like
but they carry passengers.
I like his
Something out of-
discreet loincloth to avoid, to obscure his dangly bits.
Yeah. Also, if
Very
you
nice.
if you zoom in, actually, the symbol on there is actually a star moth, which of course is the Astral Elf's ship that attacked you way back at the start, if you remember, and deployed the crystal. We deployed the crystal seeds on that started all this. So, anyway, over to you guys.
Okay.
Oh look, Nubyub just got you all a Joker. Look at things. But I'm not going into initiative yet. I've just dialed it in, but you can all move. You all get in position at the moment. At the moment, only Nubyub's being chased, so you'll get a round to react, position yourselves accordingly, and then I'll start the initiative.
Well, if everybody runs off, you're not going to be able to get my benefits.
Benefits of what?
Since there's, are we looking at trees or tree
Same
stumps?
thing I do
ahead
every
of us?
combat.
Are we looking at trees or tree stumps ahead of us?
They are tree stumps. They are tree stumps. Where you are at the moment is under forest cover.
Okay.
Then there are tree stumps where they cut the trees down, and then as you get closer to the bunker, they've actually uprooted the tree stumps completely.
Okay.
So at the moment, you've got quite you're quite well covered up in the shade. Once you get to the tree stumps, obviously there's partial cover from the tree stumps, and then this whole area here is obviously a killing ground, which is of course why they did it.
Fine. How tall are these trees?
They're equivalent to giant redwoods. Very tall.
Right. How do you draw a
Fenedoor.
medium burst template?
Medium burst template, you right mouse button, you go up to 11 o'clock where it says pointers, you click on that, and then medium is the middle of the 3 circles.
All right.
Then you just drag it out.
All right. And then what do you do?
Well, once you've done that and you've selected the medium burst template, just drag on the map. Just click on the map where you want it to be centered. Actually, you drag on the map from where you want it centered. You only have to move it a couple of pixels.
All right. Yeah, that's not it.
And then after you've drawn it, you can then use the little dot in the center to move it to where you actually want it.
All right. It's obviously not.
You hover over it, you should see a little white square, which allows you to move the map, as it were. So, yeah, the MBT, it doesn't actually, just gets in the way. There we go.
Yeah, it's not large enough though. I have 10 inches of command, if you know what I mean.
10 inches, you just have to just hold down the control. That's your 10-inch command radius.
Okay, good.
That's your 10-inch
Can
command
I
radius.
issue that command?
Oh, bother. 10-inch command
Or
radius
do we need
gets
to be in combat
you.
before I do that?
Oh no, you can do it now. That means obviously Jens, Blob Himini, and Cernan and Buzz are in range. By all means, do that now, and then I shall start working our way down the combat tracker.
All right.
Don't forget, if they're outside the circle, you can't select. They're outside your command radius.
Yep. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Relate. Cernan has just connected, just in time. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so Nubyub is basically being chased, running through the undergrowth, trying to get back to you guys. He's obviously being chased by the patrol golem. Maybe so often he basically just, as he's running, he turns around and takes a shot at the patrol golem, hitting it. Unfortunately, it does nothing to its toughness. He then continues his movement towards you. Let's turn off lock to snap to grid because we don't need that on. As a pace of 7. It's to there. Something is going very strange. Targets. Okay. Went very weird there. I've got a mega slowdown, but we're fine now. Okay, F11 gets us to TK. He's running. TK's running. He breaks out of cover, jumps over the massive tree trunks and charges towards the patrol golem. Oh boy, possibly forgetting to press. Having microphone issues. Okay, he targets the patrol golem. That's a hit.
Those dice are illegible.
They're very red.
He's spending all his beddies trying to get a 16. He's very optimistic, I would say. Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, booger.
Oh, an 8 and a 6. That's a wound. Okay. He's just okay. So he throws the chakra. Obviously, it basically embeds itself in some of the machinery of the golem, causing it to start splurting oil, probably.
Robot juice.
Robot juice, indeed. Okay, that gets us
You
to.
like the juice?
Is it a vehicle?
It's a golem.
So it's not a vehicle.
It's technically a walker. But I don't know if they really still exist in Sway. They did in Deluxe, didn't they? They were vehicles with stats rather than vehicles, if that makes sense.
They were in the sci-fi companion.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's basically a golem that Astral Elf Scouts sit inside.
And I,
Yep.
Mortimer and I
Everything.
are going to hold our actions.
Okay, you want to go on hold. Brings us to Astral Elf Warrior 2, who will basically
Actually, no. I actually go back. That's not true. Well, yeah, that's not true. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Okay. you want
See
to
here.
act. Okay.
All right, good.
Oh,
I was wondering if I would be able to get there.
request interrupt worked. Sound effect that is for me anyway, which is all that matters as long as I can hear them.
I'm going there.
Okay, you're charging the second patrol golem, are you?
Yep. And now,
I must say,
oh
by
man,
the landing.
the stack tokens thing is not working anymore.
Oh, what? It's annoying.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Did I actually remember to load it? That's the question.
I would say you
It's
haven't.
supposed to be part of core.
It's not.
Natural selection isn't part of core yet.
No, the height is, but not natural selection. So
You know, it says it's loaded at the top there. So if you go to the
Open.
top of the chat, it says natural selection.
it's broken.
It's working for me. It's working for me.
It's working for you. Oh, that's good. See?
It was
I
was
clicked on-
working for me yesterday when I ran a game.
Yeah.
I saw there
When
were
I click over
updates
at
today.
Mortimer
but-
in Worthington, it
Oh
Did
yeah, it's
it
working
hit?
for me. It's working for me now. I don't know why it wasn't before, but it is now. Weird. That's the hit with raise. Yep, I'll take it back. It is working for me. I don't know what happened. It obviously had a momentary lapse. Okay, Worthington, Pettigrew, Trundlefoot the fourth charges forward with Mortimer through the tree line, and Lance skewers the patrol golem. Okay, I think I might try spending a Benny on that patrol golem there. No, he does it. He just incapacitates that patrol golem. He skewers it straight through the
evasion
arcade.
roll.
Yes, indeed. You need to. Yeah, it's going to have an explosive demise, which you have to make an evasion roll. Well, you and Mortimer have to make an evasion roll for its explosive demise. Which obviously
Come on, Morty.
the two riders of the two elven scouts inside obviously don't get a chance to evade because they're inside the patrol golem when it explodes. So they're both dead.
Oh, wow. I think I might Benny that.
Okay.
Actually, no, I won't Benny that. So
You won't Benny that. Okay.
no.
That means Mortimer and you will take explosive damage.
Oh wait, we don't roll separately for Mortimer.
Oh yeah, Mortimer gets to evade as well. Yes. Mortimer, you'll be unharmed. Mortimer will take a wound, but Mortimer gets to make an evasion check.
Yeah, I figured would be unharmed by the damage.
It'll work because it's now Morty.
What is it? Agility -2.
Yeah, actually, just typing /roll evasion will work now because it's
Or
Mortimer's
athletics
go.
-2.
It's agility -2, or you can actually just type what I just did and test it. It does work for NPCs. It's just got to be a case of they've got to be selected in the combat tracker for it to work, which is why. So now Morty's in the selected. If you type roll evasion, it would do an evasion roll, but you can just make it. Oh dear.
Nope.
That'd be nice. I'm going to roll a 1 there to decide it wasn't a crit. Mortimer will take a wound, which of course you can spend a Benny and use your riding check to soak.
I can use a Benny to soak, right?
It's a Ben. You spend a Benny.
Benny plus a riding check.
You spend a Benny and then make a riding check to soak the damage for Mortimer.
Yeah, I got to make a riding check. That is correct.
Save your mount. Taking damage.
Quiet.
I'm assuming the target number is at least 4, right?
It is. It's just a 4. That's all you need. And then that turns out into an 11. So that's soaked. But anyway, so basically you charge into that patrol golem. Your lance punches the critical your lance punches the external structure, skewers through the crystal power matrix, causing a catastrophic explosion, which basically causes shrapnel of the patrol golem to blast out everywhere, and the two astral elf scouts inside are just instantly slashed and are killed and splashed to the four winds, as it were. Okay. In the meantime, an astral elf's warrior hiding away inside the bunker.
That's me done.
Yep, the astral elf warrior hiding away inside the bunker takes an attempt at shooting that Thry-Kreen that's running through the undergrowth, and misses. Cernan, you're up, sir.
Okay, Cernan is taking some measurements. Okay, gonna do some darting up here to behind this tree. There we go.
They're tree trunks for the record, not actual trees.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of crouching down.
Yeah, no, the point I'm trying to say is obviously where you were is like undergrowth and cover. Where you are now is they've cut down the trees, and then here is scorched ground where they've created a killing zone.
Right. So, yeah, I'm going from the concealment into the cover, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, completely correct.
And I will have to go with triple range, but I can see in through that window. So, okay, that'll work. We are going to huck a spell inside that bunker because we
Go for it.
can.
Because she can. Go for it.
Doobie-doobie-doop. Let's start with it being placed there. And
I
we
forgot
are
to
going
put walls on the
to-
bunker, didn't I?
Well, I mean, you got windows or something going there.
Yeah, I've got windows. That's exactly
Yeah.
right. That was the whole point. There's meant to be windows. Yeah. Okie dokie. That
So here's my
is
casting.
24 inches.
Let's try that again.
Oh yeah, that's well within your range. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I've got to triple the range to get it in
Yes.
there.
No, I know you said triple. I was just checking. I thought, my God, that
Yeah.
can't be right. It's just. Clever.
Not quite the race. Okay, we'll just take it as that. Okay, that is a damage field. This flurry of bones pops up and starts slicing and dicing.
Slice and dice.
Oh.
So
Within. I'm changing the description because obviously I like to remind me. Area effect. There we go.
okay, and
It's on the end of their turn. Don't forget. So. Sorry,
it's on the end of my turn. I thought at the end of the affected character's turn. I guess.
I would argue if you've done it as a remote area of effect, then that's a good question.
Affected characters, then yeah, it's the end of their turn. Yeah,
It's the end of their turn. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
always been that. Yeah, you roll when it's the effect. Anyone come? Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So lots of bones are now flurrying around inside there.
Yeah.
I spent a whole bunch of PowerPoints. 7, 12. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And
No
turn.
problem. Okay. The patrol golem removes its shaken status. Okay, it was in patrol mode, so it's going to have to change its configuration. It's probably going to go for melee mode, I think. Because of TK's right there. So as the patrol golem advances towards you, TK, the patrol golem's unlock and extend. So at the moment they're sort of tucked in under there, resembling like a T-Rex, but now they sort of unlock and release, revealing that they're actually considerably longer, and most of it was hidden up inside as it advances to there. Engage you in melee. Duck. You duck the mechanical arm as it swings across at you. Astral Elf 1 controlling it, which is fine. Astral Elf 2
he says that with his clicks, right? So it's...
Indeed. Astral Elf 2, however, basically clambers out and he's up on top. The Astral Elf 2 clambers out, so he's sort of sticking his head out the top of the golem, and he fires his longbow at Nub Nub, hitting. Literally
he doesn't get any kind of penalty for range in melee.
He does, but he does get range penalties, but he has unsteady. He's got steady hands, therefore he's not affected for firing from the golem.
No, I was talking because TK is waving his.
The golem's where's the golem's 12 feet tall and weighs about 5,000 pounds. You basically reach up to the bottom of its legs, as it were. So he's literally way over you, just going pink out the top of it. I will give him cover because he is half out if someone wants to take a pot shot at him.
There's some things that come to mind for me to say, but I think this is a PG rated thing, so I'm gonna hold off.
Fine.
Call him names. Just say it in chick language.
Yeah, just say yeah, quite right.
I want to know what you're saying, unless there's any aliens come flying past. They might get offended, but that's their own fault.
The elf is popped out of it, or what?
Basically, there's a hatch on the top. So one of the elves has popped the hatch open and is basically standing up. So he's in half cover, but the top half, he's standing out the top and he's fired his bow at Nubyub. He actually hit Nubyub, but fortunately, it was a grazing blow, and all the arrow did was just literally sort of, whistle through Nubyub's fur without doing any real damage. That brings us to Blob No Himiny.
Oh no! What am I going to do? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to boost my stealth.
Okie dokie.
4 points.
Okay.
There you go. That's done. And then
Nice.
I'm going to... Where am I going to go? I think Chick will deal with that thing, so I'm going to go this way. I might run as well. That's a terrible run.
On par, isn't
You
it?
get if you're within 10 inches of me, you get a free reroll on run rolls.
Do I? Okay, well, I'm going to do my free rerun roll then.
You're not within 10 inches.
Not. It didn't work anyway. And I'm going to try and be stealthy while I'm doing that. So
Did you tie your shoelaces together this morning?
I think I might have done. I'm going to spend a penny on that stealth roll. That was rubbish.
I like the tiny shoelaces, so I'm going to award them there.
No, stealth roll. How can you have that run in the stealth roll and still get a 2?
because
I'm stealthy. I'm running through the tree stealthily. Okay.
you'll still get a concealment bonus. Don't you worry. Okay, Astral Elf 1 is going to
It's the most unstealthy move ever.
move to there.
Crit failed and knocked the tree down.
The tree stump.
Oh my word, that looks like it was a bloody good shot. You did say you were in cover, so I'm going to take. That's not a hit with a raise. That's just a standard hit because you're in because of cover.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Range is taking it anyway. So even if I take it down by that for cover, it's okay. Yes, basically an arrow flies out through that bunker, and unfortunately, just as Cernan's obviously ducking back down from casting that spell, an arrow catches him. Does he dodge
right in the knee?
Does he dodge it at the last second?
Can Jens add an edge now, or does he have to wait for his turn?
Hello. Technically, it's on your action because I'm.
Okay.
That's a good question. Actually, it depends on the wording of martial flexibility.
Okay, let's look at martial flexibility.
Which is an ability. Once per encounter as a free action. Technically, a free action doesn't necessarily. Well, I think it has to go on your turn, but it doesn't count as an action, so you're okay on that score. Okay,
so I'll wait for my turn.
So, Cernan, you duck the arrow at the very last second. Okay, I'm afraid. I can see more. I can see Mortimer from here. Oh, it's a crit fail. Bowstring snapped. You know what it is? It's the bones. If you would, there you are. If you want to make your damage field that roll, please, for Astral Elf Warrior 4.
Okay.
As your bones obviously cause his bowstring to snap.
Wow.
I don't think that's going to do much, I'm afraid. Okay, that brings us to the external.
I need to save my bennies. Yeah, it's not going to do a lot.
The external Astral Elf Warriors. Again, I'm going to fire at the old. Another arrow comes flying along and targets Mortimer. I will modify the rolls afterwards because you are in concealment and cover and all that. So Mortimer, that is not a hit with a raise. That is just a straightforward hit. Cover.
So what would the coding be that you put on the character? Just bracket cover 2?
It should be bracket cover. I should put on wherever I put it. It's on.
-2.
Yeah, at attack -2. It covers just the description, so it would actually just be in brackets at attack -2.
Got it.
But it's just I'm a great believer in the fact that half the time you can just get away with doing it on the fly anyway.
No, for sure, for sure. Sometimes though, it's nice to. I like to. Put
Oh, of
it
course,
in
if you do
because
it
I
properly, it's
forget.
great. Yes, I don't. Oh, I don't think cover's going to make
more-
any
it's-
difference to that one, Cernan. Sorry.
No, with me, it's just like it's more like okay, he does it, and then we've got 10 things on the tracker, and I space it. It's like it's better for me to put it in, but then and
Yes.
I could technically put cover square brackets at attack -2, and then when it barfs up in tracker, it says
Yes.
cover
Yes.
and explains why there's the -2.
Yeah, but I figured because of the very nature of the dynamics of where you can be on this map, it's just easier for me to just manually do this one.
Fair enough.
Benny-
No, I didn't mean to sidetrack it. I'm just
No,
thinking
bennies
to
are
myself,
created by
that's
all living things. They surround us and penetrators. They bind the savage worlds together, and they must flow to do so. Oh, that's awesome! That is so awesome.
You're gonna give
Exactly,
me
yeah. Give us 2 Benny. Give the Benny to him. Whoever said it in chat as well. They need a Benny
Tavis.
as well.
It's Tavis.
Tavis,
Go
give
on.
yourself a Benny, man.
Don't give him a belly. You see how evil he is at 50 fathoms?
No, he's not evil. He's just killing us all. That's all right. I like it. I
What
wanna
did he
die.
say? What did they write?
Bennies are
Yoda,
created by
basically.
all living things. They surround us and penetrate us. They bind the savage worlds together, and they must flow to do so.
Oh.
Attributed to a
Sounds
knight
like
of the
somebody
old.
else has been. Sounds like somebody else has been cribbing from Star Wars.
Attributed to a knight of the old Astral Republic. Well, let's face it. That's the original Academy one adventure. That was pure Star Trek, and then obviously whoever did this one, obviously whoever wrote this one, which isn't an official Wizards adventure, obviously was influenced by certain other science fiction films. Why not have fun? Have fun with it. Is all I say. Anyway, Cernan, I'm afraid I need to roll damage on you, don't I? Because I just hit you with a raise.
You're gonna roll double ones 3 times.
Well, there's a 1 there. Yeah, Cernan's
Yeah,
absolutely
see?
fine.
Double ones. See?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
The power of force.
The
Yeah.
power of suggestion, eh?
Oh, it's the force. It's not the suggestion. I made the dice do what I want. Yeah. See, 3 ones. Boop.
Okay, that is not a crit fail, so that's an arrow missed there. One of the downsides of actually having to do this encounter on the fly is I have to keep equipping the bad guys with the bows they're meant to have for this fight. Far at TK. Oh, this might hit. Which it did. Interesting. I didn't get the sound effect for that one. It'll probably come in about 2 minutes' time. Sometimes, even with the cover bonus, that still gets TK shaken. Astral Elf Warrior 9 is going to move to is basically going to move to there, and it's fine. And same with this one, he's going to move to there. It's suspiciously in a juicy target for someone who has an area of effect. But anyway, technically your conviction would have expired by now, so I'm going to turn that one off. That's to blow up the crystal, wasn't it? Ooh. Doggen. Standing somewhere in the tree above your head is the parrot seems to be making a right racket. Almost But anyway, it's
Fine. Can I spend a penny so that these things, my ring that I took, works to activate them?
to activate what?
The golems.
You took a control ring, did you?
I took a royal ring. If these guys had rings too, I probably would have taken them too. But
No. A royal ring. Let's have a look. Yes, I can't remember what that did now.
it was necessary to
Oh, yeah.
activate the portal, check the body through, but it was
It-
a royal ring, so I figured maybe it overrides everything is royal authority.
Sorry, it's a very good idea. Save you, Benny. It won't. The reason being is obviously that was a Xaryxian royal ring. And these are technically, although these are astral elves, they're part of the Imperial Elven Navy. They're not actually from Xaryxia, if that makes sense. They're a separate entity. They're just there just seems to be astral elves are a-holes.
There would have been rings like you were asking in the
No. I couldn't
watchtower?
remember. I couldn't remember if I'd made some up because they shouldn't be. They're controlled things. So I'm afraid you can't control the golems except by being inside one of them.
That's all you got to do? They don't have any kind of security limitations?
Well, it worked for a couple of Ewoks and a Wookiee, didn't it? So I don't see why it shouldn't work for you.
Oh, wonderful, because that's really all I wanted. So
If anyone wants to riff on classic Star Wars, I'm not going to stop him.
All right, so first off, I'm going to be spending and getting my conviction back.
Okay.
I am then going to blow a good chunk of power points.
Okie dokie.
And I am activating speed at a raise with greater speed and quickness.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lowolf, sir. Give the GM a Benny. Quicker, easier, more seductive. Feel the wrath of my dark side, my young Padawans.
Star Wars works both ways.
Alright, so getting him out of the way, getting well,
Added to GM Benny's.
I think I'll need fortunate. Alright, so I am going to run.
Okay.
But the greater speed means I get an 8 on that, so I get my maximum dice instead of having to roll it. So my current movement is 12 plus 8 is 20.
Okay.
Which leaves me with space to get up the walker on top of it.
It certainly does.
And
Wow.
I will boot this guy out the hatch.
Okay, that sounds like an opposed athletics check to me.
Athletics? Yep.
More illegible dice.
I'm going to Benny that. I want better because I want this guy. God damn it. Give me something decent. All right, that's good. Hopefully that's good enough. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh dear. Sorry about that. He got a 15. Basically, that's okay. You're fighting on top of it. Don't you worry. Fine. Next.
I still got action because
Yeah, go for it. You can still go for it. Yeah. Next turn, you're just fighting on top of it.
He is. I got him targeted. Yes, I got him targeted. All right. Fine. We're trying to be nice about this, so let's just see if we can take his head. Did he have cover? Because I'm melee adjacent.
He doesn't have cover. No, he certainly doesn't. That's one of the reasons why I, as a rule, don't put cover on as well, for that reason. You True White didn't choose it. An 8
because it has cover medium.
Yeah, that's only because that was for range, so you're okay on that score. So you rolled an 8. That's a hit. Then you rolled 2 8s and another 8. That's 2 hits. That's another reason why I only put cover on him because I was going to forget about it. But that's the other reason, because cover works for certain people. And then someone comes up when they don't apply cover, and it gets really annoying. Okay, well, the first hit incapacitates him. You want to roll the second one for pure bragging rights? So you.
I got other things I want to do.
Well, you've hit him twice, so I was saying is you incapacitated with your first hit. Do you want to worry about rolling for your second hit, or do you want to just assume that it was just sort of
just assume and say like toss his body off the side and drop inside?
Problem at all. Sound effects
the effect
about
if
2
you
seconds.
put the word cover and then plus -4 or whatever it is, doesn't that make attacks from ranged only?
Well, the rule state cover is attack -4, so it's attack -4. If I'd said it as ranged, yes, of course, but yeah. Okay.
So then there's another guy in there, right?
There is indeed.
All right, so last action targeting him.
And now the sound effects come back. Isn't that weird? Okay, hit with raise.
Right. If he survives this.
Okay, that's him gone. Splat.
And that is tried to pull him out, kill him. Probably should have just killed him in the first place. All right, and I'm inside.
You are inside the golem. Next turn, so I shall move the golem. Actually, no, the golem at the moment, I know, I'll leave it at that. So a side crystal brain connected to switches and buttons in the cockpit allows the crew to parole it as a vehicle or set it to follow automated seek and destroy subroutines, blasting any non-elf life forms. So actually, no, that's okay, because they were already controlling it. I don't need to do that. What I need to do is I need to take the patrol golem on you.
Check the other body out for T-click.
And then open up your character sheet and put the patrol golem 2 as an ally on your sheet. And make it friendly. There we go. And then what I need to do, because it's done something very weird with the token size, is just re-add it to the map. So there you go. Cernan is inside Patrol Golem 2, which is now on your character sheet.
That was a pretty amazing action.
Okay, which means the Astral Elf Commander's up next. He is going to.
Did the troops realize that we just took over one of their golems, and do they all have to suffer a morale check or something?
No, I mean, I don't. They might run when they're attacked by it, but that's about it. I seem to recall it. Yeah, the stormtroopers didn't run when a Wookiee and a couple of Ewoks did the same thing. So.
We could be writing a new narrative. We don't have to rely on Star Wars.
No, I know, but no, I mean it's a golem. Obviously, they won't fail a spirit check just because someone's taken over a golem. They're arrogant enough to believe they can destroy it. I am thinking I am going to make that, which is all well and good. And then Cernan gets to roll his damage dice. Cernan, control click the target, which it isn't doing. There it is. Yep, that's doing it. You get to roll your damage field again. Technically, you should.
Do we know which one the commander is? Well, I guess I can just mouse.
Well, I mean, there's one in there, and he's in the area of effect, but that's about it. It's unharmed. I'm then going to have him basically.
Eventually the dice will ace.
Okay, that's fine, and then that brings us to Jens.
Okay. I think I want to power Jens up with improved counterattack.
Okay.
Sound reasonable?
Sounds very reasonable.
And how do I add that, or do I do anything to activate that, or just leave it, or drag it to the chat, or?
There's no mechanical effect for improved counterattack. You just have to remember you have it. So just
you remember you have it, and you make sure you remind me you have it when I attack you.
So you can drop it as an effect on you for tracking it, but
in truth,
coded effect for it.
You can drop it on.
Okay.
Yeah, you can drop the effect on yourself, because actually, you do need to do that because it only lasts for 5 rounds, doesn't it?
How do I?
On your
I
powers.
just dropped it on the combat tracker, or?
You just drop it on yourself on the combat tracker. Yeah.
Huh. I'm not sure how to drop the effect. I'm dropping the thing or the.
Oh, actually, your target is, so you should be able to just click the button. Sorry, I don't think you can drag it. I think you just have to click the little man icon next to improved counterattack, if there is one there, which I can see. Counterattack. Yeah, improved counterattack. Yeah, I can do it. It's not a problem. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, you did it. Yeah, you got it. There you go.
Okay. I'm not sure how that worked. I don't know what the hell happened there, but whatever.
No, Sargon did it. I just noticed afterwards, but it's okay. It's not a problem. Okay, so you have improved.
I'd like to know how to do it myself. But okay, so I'm gonna run.
So you can see what it looked like.
Yeah.
Well, I have it open on my my window, but there's no little man on it.
No, you know, on your powers tab, you've got that martial flexibility edges that you sat there and you've got.
Right.
Yeah. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of that, there's the effects area.
Oh! I see. Got it. Okay.
And all I did was I scrolled down to where it said MF improved counterattack, and I could just click the little chat, and it gave you the effect.
Now I see how I could do it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a run.
Okay, go for it.
And I'm gonna run.
Hey, Dodge, do you have something that you can put into Module Maker to add that?
Add what?
The martial flexibility effect sheet. So that then if some player takes martial flexibility in a game that I'm running, I can just drag that over to him.
Probably have to make it just a power.
That's my movement.
It's just treated as it's just a power. That's the only way we've done it.
I mean, one thing you could do is you could add just an effect
to the effects tab.
But you could have
a lot of effects.
What I'm saying is you could have that power added to the list of powers in a module per se.
Oh,
yes, yeah. But it's very the problem with martial flexibility doing it that way, and the reason it's not official is every campaign and every setting will have different edges. So there isn't.
I think we tried doing that, didn't we? And it just became super unwieldy.
It's very much a bake it yourself one, I think. That said, I'll give you I'll copy the code out of his character sheet into XML for you. You can add it to another character. Well, it's just the power, isn't it? So we can just drag the power out. Okay, Jens is running forwards to there. You are encumbered, by the way. That's why you only got to move 10 instead of the full 12. But
I'm encumbered. Okay.
You are. You're carrying I think if you've got the grappling hook would only weigh 2 pounds in your backpack. You're carrying 44 pounds of equipment, and you've got a load limit of 4. It's just to let you know you might just want to. I don't think there's anything in your backpack you need. You might just want to, and you can just drop it in the middle of your as your thing now as a free action. You might just want to drop your backpack literally where you are. So to do that on the inventory tab, if you literally hover over the little bag icon to the right of backpack, you can click on that a couple of times, one more time, and there you are.
Can I drop it? Can I drop it back in the forest?
Yeah, of course you can. I'm not going to worry too much about where you physically drop it. So you've actually got 2 inches more movement.
I'd like to leave it where Ventro can keep an eye on it.
That's okay. You've got 2 inches more movement if you did it that way, of course. There we go. Okay. That's a brave historical charge out into the killing field. Let's hope it doesn't backfire for you. Okay.
No.
Astral Warrior number 3 will shoot you. On that. Items. Yep. Give him a composite. Give him a bow. Yeah, they're not masterwork. Shoot you as you come running towards him. An arrow sails out of one of the slits in the bunker, basically leaving you a bit dazed and shaken. Righty-ho, the second round, at which point in come the reinforcements. Yeah, yours, not theirs, I should. Sargon. Warrior on Sargon. On your character sheets, I've added in some. Dipper. Each of you's got a Dipper Elite Warrior, so you can get the stats from there. I'm just adding them in now. They're all going to be coming in from the very north of the map. They're basically being sent. They've been sent down to assist you in taking on the main bunker. The fight is going very well for them at the landing zone, and therefore you're getting some reinforcements. Dipper Elite on Cernan. Okay, that's it. Dipper Elite Warrior, which I'm sure he'll rename to something along the lines of food in a minute. See, I've just realised the quicker way to do it would be that way.
It says.
And then that gets us to Blob Himini. There's Blob Himini.
Oh.
Dipper Elite Warrior. Okay. It's taken onto the map. And Jens gets spun as well. Open and shaken, which is fine. I've just zoomed in on. Over here, there so. And last but no means least is Worthington Group the fourth, who's missing his Dipper Elite Warrior.
No, I'm back.
No, you're missing your Elite Warrior. On your character sheet, so I'm just putting one on there now. There's your Dipper Elite Warrior. Combat tracker and on the map. Right, okay, new round begins. Let's see what we get. Round 2 begins with...
Round 2, fight.
Astral Elf Warrior number 3, who basically notches and up. Will run over for your. You will run over, and for your troubles, Astral number 3 sticks you with an arrow. Yes, indeed. He's actually Astral Warrior number 3 gets to go again first. So I'm afraid he's going to shoot another arrow at Jens, hitting a second time. A second arrow sails out of that bunker towards Jens, wounding Jens.
It's so kind of you, Jens, to run up there and say, "Shoot
at me,
shoot at me."
I thought I would get some reaction to them, but now I'm already shaken, so no reaction.
Now you're wounded. So do you want to soak that?
Yeah. Did I have any chance to do anything to the first arrow, or?
Well, being shaken is my argument. Is, you did, but my argument is with shaking is you wait and see, because if you come up high on the combat tracker at the start of your turn, you automatically get a chance to remove the shaken, and then if you want to, you can always take it away. So if you weren't shaken, now this is where a bit of metagaming comes in. You can attempt to soak the roll, and if you succeed, you won't be shaken and you won't be wounded. Or you can choose to unshake before I actually apply the damage to you, which means you were shaken and then you're not shaken and the arrow shakes you again, which then means you can then hopefully unshake later on. It's a bit of metagaminess. It's really down to you which way you want to go. The problem is being shaken.
With the improved counterattack, I would remove the shaken immediately. So should I Benny the first shaken and then Benny the second shaken?
Well, it's down to you. You can either do that, and that means there's no dice rolls required, or you could just soak the damage you've just taken, and if you get a 4 or more on your vigor check, the Benny and the shaking and the wound just go away. The cost of 1 Benny. It's up to you which way you want to do it.
We need extra bennies anyway because I just got a Joker.
I would have removed the shaken. I just didn't know that I could do that. I would have removed the shaken so that I had improved counterattack.
In that case, spend a Benny. I appreciate that. Okay. Yep. Spend a Benny to remove the shaken. That's absolutely fine.
And then can I spend a Benny for the second one as well?
So if you spend a Benny to unshake, you can and you can spend another Benny to unshake again if you want to. Yes.
There we go.
Okay,
unshake.
So you.
Thank you.
No problem at all. Okay, where are we? We are now with Himini Q jumping to the top with a Joker.
Now, just to be clear, when I spend that Benny, they still succeeded at their attack, so counterattack doesn't happen.
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I finally did some decent damage to Elf Warrior 3.
You did indeed. Yes, you did. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. He is not immune. Why does it say he's immune? Oh, that's going to be bloody... That's going to be because he's an elf and he's got immunity to slumber.
So it was not coded right.
It's not coded right, yeah. Someone's just left the word immunity on it instead of putting the criteria.
Yes. I'm very
Scott declaring bankruptcy.
I actually put it there. I put the squared bracket on the wrong side.
Order. As Akil says.
Yes, I made a mistake. Okay, look, tell you what, there you go. Blob hibbity, you're up, sir.
Now, what am I going to do?
You need the bennies to cross the open ground anyway. I was planning to give many bennies today.
Oh, we got to cross the open ground to get to these Farkers, have we? Well, I'm going to do another run.
I mean, look, you've got to get inside the base. This is the bunker entrance to the base. The base is underground.
Technically, only one of us needs to get across.
Believe me, yes, but believe me, given that there's 2 maps inside the bunker, you definitely all need to get across. Metagame knowledge there, of course. Are you're running this way, are you?
Running that way.
Okie dokie. You have 1 inch of movement left.
Running away, are we?
You just rubber banded back. Why did you rubber band back?
I know I haven't rubber banded back on my screen. I'm next to the giant hamster.
No, you're there on my screen.
Oh, there you go, Blob Himini. I was gonna say there's so many. Yeah, I was gonna say there's so many cards out already in the second round. If anybody were to drop a Benny, they might get a Joker. So,
talking of cards, don't forget you have adventure cards.
Yep.
Well, there was
adventure
just
cards. Come on,
last
baby friends.
round.
Hop on,
The deck
buddy.
Should have shuffled.
Didn't catch any of that. Sorry, Sargon.
Did you think I would leave you here dying when there's room on my hamster for 2?
Don't sing that song. He's in jail because he's a nonce, and we all followed through.
Oh, really? Is that Rolf Harris?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in jail. Well, actually, no. Is he in jail? Is he out now?
dead now? I don't know.
Operation
what's his name?
Operation
he
Utri
was
called him
dead.
along with
Jimmy
all the other
Savile.
BBC celebrities that turned out they were all kiddie fiddlers in the 70s.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's
So now, do I get a drop on it? Astral Warrior 5.
the
I've
drop.
never heard the song, so I don't know.
Because
What
I'm
you're
sneaky and a
referring
thief, aren't I? You know what I mean?
Make your what was your stealth roll from last round?
Stealth roll this round. Last round it wasn't a roll. It was a rubbish roll. I failed.
So the point being is you better make a stealth roll because he gets a notice check to spot you, doesn't he?
Yeah. So
Okay. Okay, so mind you, you're a rogue. It's more about vulnerable than drop, isn't it? Because if he doesn't notice, yeah. So no. No, nice. Drop is different to vulnerable. Ignore me. I'm talking out my bottom. Notice check. So, are you happy with an 8?
Well, yeah, that's not a bad roll.
Yep. He doesn't know you're there. You do get the drop on him.
Awesome.
And does it go on you or does it go on him? The drop. I never remember.
I don't know. I've put it on here. Sneak. I've put a sub attack. Sneak.
Oh, go for it.
Sneak attack. So
You go for it. Sneak attack. Yeah, if you got a sub attack sneak, that's fine. Oh, it's a Two Little Boys. It's a quite a known song, and it was known before
Australian.
before Thingy did it. A throwing knife, yeah. You just tried to throw it 14
it's
inches.
a traditional song, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's from
I
World
think so.
War One.
I
Would
think
know
it's from
that,
World
Maybe
War, yeah.
earlier.
Okay, I can move 1 more inch. Would that help?
With a throwing knife,
Probably wouldn't.
probably not. What's the range of a throwing knife?
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 12 wouldn't help. No, 13's too far. So okay, I'm not going to throw the knife. I would have known that, wouldn't I? Right. Okay.
You're a good judge of distances. I'll give you that.
To get a shotgun, I'm just going to stay behind this tree and do nothing, I suppose. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, you sneakily move to there.
He doesn't know he's going to die soon.
Your Dipper Elite Warrior's over here. What's he going to do?
Dipper Elite, where is he?
He's right at the very top of the map. I'll put an arrow on him. He's at number 6. Number 6. He's got this 6-inch sticking thing to him. And
oh, there's my Dipper.
Beg pardon?
What's he got?
well, he's on your character sheet,
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna
your
look.
allies tab.
So, if I change the name on the character sheet, does it change on the? I guess I could find that out.
Don't think it does, but it doesn't matter. I can always update it.
He shoots and misses.
No problem. TK unshakes. So basically, you went up to attack the golem. It swung at you once. There was a blur. 2 elven scouts fell dead at your feet, and the last thing you saw was Sargon clambering inside the golem, and now it's sort of standing in motionless above you. So what do you want to do,
Has
sir?
to be in the
so
golem.
Sargon's in my golem. I thought, okay. Well, I guess I'm not going to kill it then.
Nope, the other one blew up.
What's your plan? You've got TK, Buzz, and Dipper Elite Warrior. Ooh. It's like you're moving fast. You're heading for the barricade. He is. He's going for the barricade. Charges in. I assume that's a leap.
Actually, it's
You've
not.
got- It's not. Okay.
But I wanted it there real quick just to see if
The elves might be in trouble here. Suspense is killing me. Oh, conviction activated. Ooh. That's
Okay.
really rather unfortunate. My word, I think that's slightly better. Oh, I rolled a 3 and a 2. No, I didn't. I rolled a 27 and an 18. Okay, now that was Astral Elf Warrior.
Immunity
10.
again.
I knew it's going to happen for all of them, but you're not getting more bennies.
Now, who is it that keeps putting immunity in the brackets in the condition outside?
I don't know.
I kid. Who brought that guy? All right. Now you need damage on the second one, right?
I do indeed, yeah. Astral Elf Warrior number 9's waiting for damage as well. Sirenscape's very off on today, it would appear.
Immunity.
Okay, 2 Astral Elves fall.
Immunity. All right, and I've got a second action.
Okay. Damn it, he rolled just before I finished updating the effect.
Immunity. Immunity. What is going on here?
Okay, he's shaken. He's shaken.
Mutiny. Mutiny,
No,
Mr.
and I only
Christian.
say that because all my players in the Rune Lords things say the same thing when that happens.
You haven't fixed it.
Well, the problem is, obviously, in the old days when you copied an NPC in, you only had to fix one of them. Now you have to fix every NPC manually, don't you?
Or you could fix the source.
Well, yeah, you fix the source, but once you add them to
source, could fix the source, couldn't they?
once you fix the source,
Well, then
that's
you
fine.
copy
But once
from
you've
that.
added them to the combat
Right.
tracker, they're individual entities, so it doesn't make any difference.
To fix the source.
Okie dokie.
Well, it's not my job to fix the Rune Lord source now, is it? Oh, did I say that? I'm kidding.
Which ones still got it? I thought I fixed them all.
I think you did. It was coming up before. Do the 2 wounds, it doesn't kill it. It's just 2 wounds.
Did you re-roll? I didn't notice. Sorry.
I did.
Oh, look, it doesn't say immunity that time. Did you notice?
I know. It looked good. That's why he's rolling on the injury table. Because he's
Indeed.
not immune.
Goes away.
Nicely done. Okay, so that's that.
Is Buzz doing anything?
Yeah, Buzz is feeding me bits. He's flying around and feeding me, dropping little morsels of elf into my mouth, into my,
There you go then. There's Buzz.
There we
Okay,
go.
your elite warrior is this one over here.
Okay, I'm looking for the. I don't get to see the crown.
Like you're a baby bird almost.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Chewing
right
it up
there.
and spitting it in your mouth.
All right. So I see.
Yeah,
him.
I don't know why players can't see the crown. It would be nice that players could see the crown personally, but anyway.
Yeah, I did. I was talking out loud. I didn't mean to.
I don't.
you know what I
No.
mean,
It's a
so-
good point. It's a shame players can't see the crown because the crown is the whole point of the crown is to make things obvious, isn't it?
All right, so he runs there and ends his turn.
Okie dokie. Astral Elf Warrior 4. Let's see what can we do with Astral Elf Warrior 4. He will have to move to there, which is beyond. He's going to have to run. Get out. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Gets to there, which basically he runs out of the bone shards, but unfortunately he can't see anybody from his new position. And his bowstring snapped anyway, so he can't do anything. Worthington Pettigrew Trundlefoot the Fourth. Wannabe Wookie. Yes, it would appear you can rename them.
I figured I'd try.
Okay. So yes, you
All
can you can rename the dippers on your character sheets. It would appear, which might make them easier to find on the map later. Worthington Pettigrew
Which is why I wasn't just being a smartass. I was actually like, with
Yeah,
no
no, it's fine.
crown, the hover might be the only way that makes it easy.
Where's my guy?
Right, you want your dipper first?
Let me see here. Hang on.
Oh, there you
No,
go. I can see you.
don't do
See
that.
it.
I'm trying to rename him.
Okay, it's that one there then. That makes it easier because then you can hover over them. Larry, Larry the dip Ewok. Sorry, Dipper.
Dipper.
What?
I hardly know her.
Right.
Exactly, that's why they're dippers.
Let's get
They're not
started
Ewoks.
with Morty. Come on now.
Oh, that dice just froze in midair. Make it go slow. Okay, go for it. 12 inches.
I will say that those new blood dice look great. That should be default for damage dice.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't do that in Savage Worlds. You can't do default dice types, can you?
Not yet.
Definitely going to basically, well, if they're out in time, I'll definitely be using those as the GM dice for Crimson Pride.
At this point, who's in my command radius?
Yeah, I'm not backing the Kickstarter for it, but like if they come out, I'll pick up the dice.
Oh, the Kickstarter. I thought they were just
Plug him in. I told you to climb up there.
Kickstarter, yeah.
They're coming. I think the werewolf thing is like the new version of the vampire rule set.
Yeah.
And so there's a Kickstarter for the werewolf rule set, and along with that rule set, you would get these dice.
Oh, huh. That's nice.
But like the email said that
I never got into
that
Vampire.
eventually the dice will be available.
Many people did and enjoyed it, but it was never my
dice
thing.
will eventually be available for us to purchase as.
Yeah, they'll come a few days
pack.
out. You can buy them a couple of days after the Kickstarter's out. So the people who
Right,
back
right.
the Kickstarter get them early. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Only like
And
3 days early.
I think that werewolf thing is just like another, like the newest version of vampire, but I could be wrong.
But it is vampire. It just works with it. It's the same universe, isn't it? Same
the
rule
World of
set,
Darkness,
just-
isn't it? It's the World of Darkness, isn't it? Anyhow, okay.
Yeah,
Worthington
yeah.
trundles forwards. It's
Well,
been
there's
pushing
classic
time.
and new, so
Okay, that's Mortimer and Worthington moved. What about Larry?
Wait, Mortimer, I'm going to do something here.
Oh, you firing pistols from the back of your mount. Oh no, you can do as actions. You can support people, can't you? Yes. Get these sort of.
They make mouse size pistols.
Am I selecting these guys?
Yes, you are selecting them.
Buzz and Tick. Okay, good. Sometimes there's a bit of a lag and the arrow doesn't come up immediately. All right, what do you want? You want toughness? Let's give you toughness. I'm going to give everybody toughness.
Reasonable. Is that you waving your banner as you charge across the field?
Yeah, he waves his little banner.
So Worthington charges forth, waving his banner to inspire you, making you tougher in the face of combat.
Yep. There we go.
So you're
That
pulling a
lasts for 5
Bovert
turns.
across the battlefield, huh?
He's running saying, "Run, Forrest, run!"
I don't know what that means. Sorry.
Larry's up.
Yeah. Let's see what else. I don't have 8 allies yet. So then I'm going to also
Doing more.
do
Sorry.
issue a challenge to this fella here and everybody who fights him gets a +2.
Do we know which one?
That's
Yeah,
your
because I'll
Warrior
point at
6.
him and say, "Yeah, kill this fella." I say.
Oh, you've done it.
It would be this one right here.
Indeed.
Got it. Elf Warrior 6.
And that's me.
Okay, skipping you down to Larry. Then you can end your turn when you
And-
finish it. When you can finish your turn.
My
when you
name's
finish
not
your turn.
Larry. Am I not? Shall we?
Jump on.
Oh, you're not moving Larry after all?
I am.
I say, have him jump on.
Gotta move back.
Don't worry. Just move. Just do it, Larry. If I move on, then Sargon's
Love your
conviction
body,
goes all
Larry.
dipsy-lally. Being tagged on the
jump
combat
on the
tracker
back.
only matters if you're in need effects, so. Are you telling Larry to climb up the golem?
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to wait for Smokey to do too.
Okay.
No.
Larry, do you want to climber up on top
Larry's
of the
tired of
golem?
being shot at.
Okay, Larry clambers up the golem if you want to. Oh no, he's running. Fair enough. I accidentally unticked it. There we go. Right. He can shoot if he wants to as he runs across the kill zone.
Yep, that's it.
Short bows. Okay, Sargon, are you maintaining your conviction?
Yes.
I'll drop a Benny in. Oh, there you go. Wonderful stuff. Thank you. Okay, you've still got your speed going, which of course that won't do you much good inside the golem. You've got the patrol golem 2 on your sheet, so you can obviously move that around. It is damaged. Don't forget. Smoky
so I
and
can control it.
Yeah, you can move it. Yeah, it was. You don't.
Okay.
Fortunately, you basically it was in. Yeah, it was in manual control mode when you commandeered it, so you don't have to work out how to take it over. Obviously, it does. It's also currently in melee mode, so as a limited free action. And it's a patrol golem's limited free action. You can change its configuration. Just don't be in it when it explodes. There you get Smokey on board.
Okay. Multi-actioning. I do have my quickness up.
Limited action, not limited for action, I should say, yes.
What kind of walls are in front? We're looking.
They're just wooden palisades. You know what I mean. They're just lots of pointy bits of wood.
How tall are they?
4 feet.
4'1".
Yeah. The elves can shoot. The elves can shoot over the top of them, but they're not sturdy enough to provide cover, unlike the elves inside the bunker.
All right.
Maybe use it
This
to
thing
blow the
can
bunker.
run.
Make it run. Let's start pushing button.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm psychically controlling it. Which sets to get used when I'm controlling it?
Yeah.
No, which stats get used when I'm controlling it?
Well, it depends. It's all its own stats if you're controlling it. If you're making it shoot or combat or anything, it still would be
its stats, not mine.
use
he wants
its
to
stat-
know
yeah,
how he controls it.
yeah. Use its stats, not yours.
Okay.
Sounds like you get automatic control over it.
It's a psi crystal and he's psionic, so he basically just talks to it.
Okay, so I have that.
As it moves out of the forest towards the bunker. They think it's chasing Larry, don't they? The elves think it's chasing Larry at the moment.
Yeah, I will change it over to
Larry probably thinks it's chasing Larry.
ranged attacks.
Yep. Okay, that does count as an action, of course, but that's fine.
Come to me, Larry.
Hey, Larry, where are you going?
I'm going to shoot. What is it? How far is it? Should be within short range anyway.
30 inches should be short range. Range guns.
You're gonna blast the blast doors.
He's going to blast the blast doors. Okay. Well, the blast doors, you only need a 4 to hit the blast doors. That does factor in the running, so you're fine. You hit it. You didn't run, so that's absolutely fine. So you shoot it. Roll the damage on the blast doors. Blast doors have toughness 12. 12. Is 12? Yeah, they are blast doors. Toughness 12. So you'll need to get 12 points of damage, but that's fine.
Benny the damage.
You can Benny the damage, of course. It's under your control.
Just need to get a droid at the door and tell them to open up. And they'll
I'm going to be. Look, who cares about the rules? If it's cool to let you Benny the damage, you can Benny the damage, and I think it's cool to let you Benny the damage.
Oh, that's against the rules. Sorry.
Oh, it's an interesting one. There are exceptions, but why let rules get in the way of coolness? If he just walks up and blasts the doors open, it would have been really cool. As it is, the doors have been damaged and crumpled, but it didn't open them.
I mean, the way I look at it is, if he can take over a walker in one round against 2 soldiers and a walker, then why can't he blast the doors with the walker?
I'm afraid that's only 11 points of damage because, of course, hardness doesn't allow dice to explode.
Ooh, tricky.
So those doors are obviously. If hardness affects AP. Yeah. You know what? Because you got the 11 for purely cinematic purposes, I'll allow it. I need to get rid of your arrow. It's just in the way. You blast the doors open. Why not?
Nice.
Well done. I wish my moves
very,
were.
it's right out of Empire, isn't it?
I wish my moves were as productive as Sargon's.
Okay. So it's actions. I still have my actions.
I like the dirt pile. Nice. Well done.
Yeah, technically.
Okay.
I mean, firing does count as an action, but you can multi-action. But I know you've got your raise, so you ignore multi-action penalty. But you have.
If you spend a Benny, it took an action.
Okay, just like I said, it's just a little confusing. If that's all my actions, then I'm okay with that.
Well, no, I'm saying, but what I'm trying to say is, obviously, if you want to do something yourself, there's nothing stopping you because, of course, you've got your speed raised with quickness, so therefore you ignore your multi-action penalty. Actually, steering it I'm treating as movement. Making an attack with a golem is an action, as it were, because you had to target it and everything else. But you know what I mean? It doesn't mean you can't perform other actions as per the normal rules. Okay, Astral Elf warrior number 1 is going to fire his composite bow at TK.
I'm just trying to figure out if powers I use on myself apply to it, since I'm using the Psi Crystal.
No.
Okay.
Hang on. You can any powers that aren't self, you can apply to it, but it's not a case of if they apply to you, they apply to it, if that makes sense. The easiest way to think of it is treat it as an ally is what I'm trying to say. Think of it as an ally. Okay, I'm going to shoot TK. What is that doing? Oh, it must be damage. Oh, That's the Astral Elf Command. Oh, that's Astral Elf Warrior. That's I thought why he's doing the Astral Elf Command. Okay, I'm going to shoot TK. He's going to step out into the doorway, fire an arrow at TK, then step back. Unharmed. What was the Astral Elf Command been this? He has initiative now. Okay. He is going to step forward to there. And I think we're going to have... Actually, he's going to move to there. And then what we're going to have is... Oh, maybe actually what we should do is that. Like multi-action because it's cool and all that. Range of... Double, you can up to double it. Okay. So first thing he's going to do is he moves to there. Going to 2 actions. For his first action, he basically points a finger and a beam of pure energy of blinding light streaks towards the patrol golem.
Lasers.
Pure energy.
Bolt spell. Okay. Let's put a sub attack on that. Spend extra power points for this one. That will be that, which makes that cost that many power points. So I'm going to hit him with that. Okay, he wounds the patrol golem, but it doesn't destroy the golem. The golem takes a hit, but is still standing.
Can he soak?
No.
No.
Don't have ace or common bond. This is professional edge.
Oh, commander. What is he doing? Spellcasting Starstep. That was weak sauce.
Yeah, so that was to takes him down that, and then spend. If I take him down, takes him down.
Didn't see that coming. Ventro, keep an eye on him.
Okay, that brings us. Son, you're up, sir.
Okay, Cernan is going to start by moving this to here. And yeah, the commander disappeared, so let's go ahead and just make this difficult for him.
Is he running or is he attacking from back there?
You don't know.
Oh, he's going to move up a little bit to save some of his range.
Yep.
But otherwise, he's just going to drop another cloud of bone shards.
Okie dokie.
That looks lethal.
Yeah. So basically, from what you saw from what the Astral Elf Commander did, he stepped in the doorway. He basically cast an energy bolt at the golem, which didn't do anything. Then basically a veil of stars appeared before him, and he stepped into it, and then the veil vanished, and he wasn't there anymore.
Oh, he dimension doored, huh? Yeah, I'm still going to go ahead and fill that area with bone shards, just because I'm like that.
Okie dokie. That's a bone shards with a raise. Nice.
I'm not going in there.
Bunker not safe.
3d4 on a raise.
Gronk Nonk is on the move.
Yeah, and then Gronknonk is going to also run. Gronknonk, where are you? Come here.
He's top right.
Run. Run. There we go. Run. Ah. Everybody else is running forward, so Gronknonk's going to run as well. And then we will shoot number 8.
Did the commander disappear? Because I could see him before. Did you do something?
He dimension doored.
No, I mean, I was asking Kevin.
Yeah, no, I popped him somewhere on the map and then I just removed him from the map. He has left the field of combat.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
There we go. Gronk.
Waterman going over the barricade. Okay, that's some.
Did he literally go where he initially was and then move from there? Can Ventra see where he went?
No. I just moved him. I was just moving him out of the way, as it were.
Oh, okay, got it. That wasn't what actually happened. Okay.
He literally, all you saw was he had tried to destroy the golem. When he failed to destroy the golem, he decided that he would dimension door away, leaving his astral elves to fight your forces.
Discretion being the better and all that stuff.
Yeah. Let's be honest. What he's probably done is he's probably transported himself deeper into the structure where he can attack you later on, surrounded by lots of big baddies. Maddie Mac 24 says, "Let the bennies flow." So the bennies flow. Thank you, Maddie Mac. Okay, Nubyab.
That means she's awake. Okay.
Nubyab sees everyone's charging in, and Nubyab comes charging across the field.
Whoop whoop.
I was unaware she was awake.
Because you're playing a game.
Okie dokie. Astral Elf Warrior 2 is basically going to come sprinting out of the bunker, bone shards flying all over the place in there, and basically decides to take up a point outside the barricades. And he's going to shoot. Oh, Nubyab's running right at him, so he's going to shoot Nubyab. Missing. Obviously, the bone shards causing him chaos. Astral Warrior number 5 fires his bow.
And TK waves his hand and says, "I am not the enemy you're looking for."
Okay, meanwhile, Mortimer, an arrow basically hits Mortimer but fails to penetrate his hide. Astral Elf Warrior 6 is going to fire another arrow. He's going to fire an arrow at Jens, hitting.
Hitting? Why do they hit when they fire Jens?
I don't know.
Hacks. It's hacks. I've got hacks as well.
Can I absorb that?
You can attempt to soak the damage. Yes, you can attempt to soak the damage. So if you hold down the control key, a soak option should appear on the combat tracker for you. You can just click on that and it will spend a penny and soak for you. Or you can just spend a penny and make a manual figure roll. I don't mind which way you go.
Or you could drag the Benny from the tracker that shows in the little circle to the blood drop that shows on the tracker.
I actually think the control option's the easiest way to go if you're soaking. Okay, that would mean you will only take 1 wound rather than the full 2 wounds.
Option?
You press the control button and it adds a soak button to the combat tracker. And you click on.
And you drag the Benny onto the soak?
No, you just click on soak and it will soak it.
No, you just click soak.
So that at the moment you have it. You're going to take 1 wound instead of 2. Do you want to try soaking again to see if you can get that? You need an 8.
Yeah.
To negate all the damage. So just go again. You keep going until you critically fail, if you want to, or run out of bennies. Oh.
Screw. Made the bennies flow.
I think you're gonna have to accept that one
God.
wound. I think you're gonna have to accept that one wound is possibly your lot. Yeah, afraid so.
Okay.
Okay, so you stumble as the arrow hits you and stagger onwards. Okay, that gets me to Astral Elf Warrior number 8, who's going to fire a bow at Larry. Ooh,
Well, what did Larry do?
nothing.
Shows you.
Larry.
It just goes to show the defensive edges are not as powerful as the attack edges.
Jens, I'm afraid you do not recover from being shaken. You can move, but you cannot act, or you can spend a penny to unshake.
Oh, definitely spend a Benny because I like spending bennies.
I got that. I picked that up. Okay. Right, you can now move.
Okay. Well, let's see. So I think I have to run because I probably maybe I don't need to run. Let's see. Can I get to there? No, I can't. Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can. You can get to there. Yeah, no problem at all. Onto the breach you go. Meaning you can attack Astral Warrior number 2, also forcing them to stop shooting you with forcing them to stop shooting you with arrows.
That would be good. I will attack with. I think I have 2 weapons. Do I hit the multi attack? Do I hit the 2 action button for this? For the multi attack for the 2-handed attack? I don't remember. Do I use the 2 action thing for the 2-handed attack?
If you want to attack with both weapons, yes, you do.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Okay.
It didn't explode. Okay. Oh, that's a miss? Shit. Okay, we'll try that one more time because it's not good to have unused bennies. Better do that one more time.
That's no bennies. That's brave. I'll give you that. Well, you hit him.
Okay, and so this will do the damage for that. There we go. Oh, look at that.
Okay, that's the end of that Astral Elf Warrior. That's the one that did shoot you with an arrow. That is the one that wounded you as well, so that's good revenge.
Okay, and then since I have throwing daggers, I will throw a dagger at this guy.
Right. That's a hit.
Okay. No more. Oh, I exploded again.
Oh,
look at that. Oh, unharmed. Okay.
1 point short, I'm afraid. Yeah, tough to snide because of their armor.
Okay.
It clatters off his armor. Okay.
That's okay. I still have
Flipper Elite Matey.
Where did Flipper Elite Matey go? Oh, there he is.
He's over there.
Where is his character sheet? I thought I had a character sheet for him.
There he is. He's on the main tab, yeah.
He's going to run.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I didn't realize I hadn't moved you along with it. Thank you.
So he gets to move 10.
Yep.
There we go. And I guess that's good.
Yep, he can shoot if he wants to. He's got a short bow.
Does he have anybody to shoot at?
He can shoot anybody he wants to. I mean, there's that chap there.
Oh, because it's a 4-foot wall. Okay.
Yep. It doesn't even provide. It doesn't even provide cover.
I'm trying to. Oh, I'm still targeting with gens. Is the problem?
That's okay.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so now he's going to shoot his bow, which is right here. It's right here. Come on. And
that's a hit.
It's a hit. Wow.
Roll for damage.
Explode.
I'm very much aware that the running dice should have affected it, but it's not factoring it in, so I don't care.
Immunity.
He's not immune. He's shaken.
Okay, is that it then? I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Obviously, there's Ventro's just hiding at the back there.
Oh, whoops.
That's fine. New round.
Well, Ventro's going to start move. Ventro's moving in.
Okie dokie.
He's on the attack.
Cernan, you're up, sir.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Blob him and he
Sergeant
Q
is-
jumps.
Okay.
By giving everyone the Benny, he Q jumps though. So fair. It's
No,
fair, I
that's,
suppose.
that's fine.
I still got the drop on this geezer or not? He's looking everywhere else, hopefully.
You're out in cover, so let's see what your stealth roll is.
You rolled a 4. All you got to do is notice. Oh, yes.
Go for it. You got the drop on him. Well, he's run. He hasn't seen you, so you can sneak attack him. That's a hit. Look at all those lovely ones.
That's an absolutely terrible roll, and I'm not having it.
2 wounds. Okay.
Right in the neck.
There he goes.
Basically, this little puddle comes creeping along the ground and suddenly goes whap, and then lays back down again.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, it's flub flub's go now, isn't it? Right. Flub flub.
Flub flub jibber jabber.
That's what his parents called him.
Okay, flub flub jibber jabber. He's the last one to
Flub
break
it.
cover from the trees.
Flubimini.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Is he just moving his 5, is he?
Flubimini.
Okay,
He
he's
hits.
useless.
He's got the Joker
He
bonus. He's
Oh,
got
right,
your
okay,
Joker
excellent.
bonus.
Brilliant. Good. Useless then. He's obviously very talented. Right.
They're elite warriors, so they've got to be good.
Can't believe that.
That's
Well, That was
that's
not a
another
bad roll.
that's another incapacitation. That was a second shake on an already
He's
shaken
immune,
NPC.
okay, that immunity thing's still there. You haven't fixed it yet, okay.
Immunity.
Immunity?
Immunity. Who's coding this?
Okay. Worthington, did everyone spend pennies to get better cards and jump in front of Cernan?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to spend bennies on better cards and barely moved up to the tracker at all. These guys spend bennies and jump way up in front of him again. It's like, no, nobody loves me.
I spent 5 bennies on cards
You
on
see the GIF I
Tuesday,
posted?
and each card was one above the one I had before or one below the card I just got. Ridiculous.
About Mortimer going over the barrier.
I did see that, yes. Oh, we can make an athletics check and clear. It's only 4 feet. Yeah, no problem at all. Mortimer clears the barrier.
As
Could be-
graceful as a hamster could be.
Indeed.
All right. And then
Well, as graceful as a hamster can be when there's 2.5 tons of hippopotamus sitting on him. I'm not sure
Fat
how heavy you
hamster.
are. You're not that heavy. You're about 300 or 400 pounds, I think. Okay. Looks like you're going to skewer Elf Warrior 6
Very small hamster.
it says miss. Why does it say miss?
because you rolled a 3.
I should be at plus. I should be fighting him +2, right?
You did, which made it a 5. And he's got a parry of 6, therefore.
Oh, it's
Miss.
pair 6. I see.
They are Astral Elf Warriors. They are, they're not their elite warriors, but they're.
Here you go. I'll paint his wagon.
Okay, you hit him with a raise.
Down that can of beans.
Oh, that was almost a 12.
I don't think it
24
matters.
points of damage is enough.
So basically, as Mortimer leaps over the palisade and lands
He
on the
like
other
jumps
side,
off the barrier,
you just skewer
and
him.
using the momentum of him jumping off the barrier to drive the lance in.
Down he goes. I think you might have taken this on. Okay, that just leaves us Larry. Larry doing anything?
Larry?
Yes, Larry is running. Actually, no, Larry is moving. Where is his? It's under traits, right? His pace is 5.
Pace is 5, yeah.
If you click running, it'll show in the chat.
Okay,
You prove that?
I have.
And then
The guy
he's
will
going to
have.
swing his bow.
Does
Dang
have
it.
cover.
Sorry. Good thing he has immunity.
A 4 will miss.
So you want to remove immunity before I roll damage?
Well, no, you missed.
It says hit.
That's because you rolled before I managed to put his cover bonus on of being behind. He's looking out an arrow slit. He's got total cover.
Sure. Okay. All right. I'll look out your arrow slit. No. Okay. I'm backing off of that one.
You need it. You need a 12. You technically need a 12. Yeah. To shoot him through that arrow slit, you need a 12 basically because he's got near total cover. Okie dokie. Cernan moves up.
Cernan's going. Hang on, let me just draw another card.
You've already been.
Enchantments.
Just because he can, Cernan's going to swirl these bones around just to make them all look nice and big and dangerous and keep these guys a little bit confused.
Yep.
And then Cernan is going to go ahead and throw a bone shard, make sure I click the right button here, at that guy through the window.
Dokie.
Big whammies.
Come on, come on,
Yeah,
come on.
I got enough. Let's go ahead and throw one penny at it.
Can't you see?
Not out of range.
I'm not worried too much about the range thing. It's more the fact that you rolled a 2.
Yeah, I knitted a 2. Okay, that was close. I made him duck at least.
You did.
And Bronk is going to come up here and start working his way through the barricade.
Yep, no
he doesn't
problem
believe
at all.
in going around.
Yeah, no, he can get through it. There are gaps, and obviously he's a small chap. He can worm his way through.
Okay.
There we go. That brings us to TK, Buzz, and Wannabe Wookie. You have conviction. Do you wish to let it roll? You can stab that guy through that arrow slit. Just put a minus. I'm not going to worry about cover. Put a -2 on your attack roll if you want to stab him through the arrow slit. It's just obviously that's more to do the restriction of the the path rather than the actual cover, if that makes sense. Hold attack. Stab, 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 stab. Okay. You hit once, miss once. The The hit was with a raise, so it's probably good enough to get through their armor. Immunity?
Immunity.
Who keeps adding immunity to these guys?
They all had it when they got added to the combat tracker, so therefore they all have it.
But then you removed it, and somebody's adding it back.
No. Because the original NPC.
He's trying to give you the benefit of a doubt. Shush.
Oh, I see. Let me do that to say thank you. Okay. Besides which, 2 players had less than double figures, and we can't have that. Okay. So yeah, you basically you stab through and basically skewer an astral elf. That leaves
Buzz and
wannabe Wookiee.
Do you peek through the arrow slit to see whether you actually hit him? Or do you just take it on faith?
Well, no, he just stuck his arm through and started waving his arm around, and he felt it connect.
I pulled out my Githka and it had some of it on there, so I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, wannabe Wookiees tagging along. 7 inches. Go for it.
Short fucking legs, huh?
Afraid so. That brings us to Saw of the Gun. Wannabe Wookiee ends his turn.
Oh, you want us to do that now?
Is there
No.
even any?
Well, you
left?
keep doing it. I should get in the habit of it. No, not that you can see, no. Technically. Although all you can see is like swirls of bones rampaging through the bunker. Which, to be honest, at the end of this round, I won't end the combat, but I will assume you can enter into the bunker because Xernan can dispel the bone swirls, and then you'll move in. I won't worry too much about actual inch movements after that. Then we move on to the next map, and it'll carry on as it were.
Conviction?
If everybody's
Maintain.
dead, I don't.
You know,
If everybody's dead, I don't see the point.
Technically, everybody is dead or about to be, because the last Astral Elf warrior is getting hit by just shoot on up here among us. One of us has got to get some relief. Smokey is riding along the top. This to Jens. After you. Astral Elf Warriors 1's going to fail. The amount of bone shards flying around in there, it's not going to worry about it.
Oh, what just happened? Is Jen's going, or is it?
I don't know what happened there. I
don't know.
I don't know what happened there. Not worrying about it. Technically, the patrol golem. I'm ignoring the patrol golem shaking. Jens and Flipper, Elite, Matey, and Ventro. Over to you guys.
Well, Jens is going to go in here, and then he's going to, but avoid the bone shards, and then he's going to target that guy. And that guy gets a thrown knife in the gut.
Okay. Make sure you step back out, though.
Oh, really? I'm in the bone shards right here? Okay.
No, you will be if you stay in there. Don't worry about that -8. I'm just about to get rid of that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You hit. 4. You hit.
No one's even hit me yet. I'm just so stealthy.
That's someone pointed out. You're a puddle.
Oh, there's no bennying damage. So that's it. So that's I missed that.
No, you can most certainly reroll if you want to spend a penny.
Oh, you can reroll damage.
You certainly can if you want to.
Still unharmed. That's enough for me for that.
Okay, just step outside so you don't get hit by the bone shards. Yep, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was
just
out of the circle, I thought.
yeah, it's a bit metagamey in the fact that the rules state you only take damage at the end of your turn, so you can sort of nip in, do something, and nip out before you take damage. It's a bit beardy like that, but that's how it works.
Okay.
That just leaves you
And
with
then
Flipper Elite Matey and
Flipper Elite Matey. Where's Flipper Elite Matey? Oh, he'll just move in. So that. And I guess he could take a shot at that guy. He'll take a pot shot at that guy. Can he see that guy? I'm still selecting the wrong guy. There we go. Now we can try.
he will have. You'll need a 12 to hit.
Well, he can get a 12 easily. He's pretty good.
You can't spend bennies on Flipper Elite Matey, don't forget.
Oh. Okay, sorry. I can or I can't?
You can't.
I cannot.
You cannot, so I'll give you it back.
You cannot. Because he's not an extra.
Okay.
He is not.
I mean, he's not a wild card.
It's not a wild card.
Then he's
Okay.
Then
he's done. Okay, right.
Okay, yeah. As soon as that last guy drops, I'll go ahead and drop those shard clouds, so you don't have to rush back out again.
So, okay. Obviously, you can all pile in to the bunker, which I'm not going to worry. I shall unlock tokens for that purpose. Here you go. At the very back of the door, at the very back there's a set of double doors. So you're going. You're assuming you're heading through the doors. We shall move on. Okay, now the patrol golem won't fit into the bunker, so you have to leave that outside. Okay, this gets really.
I figured that, but if possible, like remove the control crystal, I guess.
Yeah. It's going to be a horrifying click festiness. I think actually the sensible thing to do is actually oh, what the hell? No, let's just have total chaos carnage. And
Can't see anything yet. There we go.
You all pile into the corridor. Okay.
Fentro, hurry up.
That just make a subtle change. Won't make much sense graphically, but it will make my life a darn sight easier if I do that. Wrong one. That. There we go. I am just making a subtle change because there's a section you don't need for a farble. Okie dokie. The bunker consists of, as you stare in here, the bunker consists of rounded corridors of what you assume to be magically shaped crystal. Where are we? The glowing basically of magically shaped crystals set with a number of control rooms. Okay, so the walls themselves provide illumination. They seem to be glowing. So obviously you've entered into the bunker, and I'm going to keep tokens on sort of lockdown, but you can move around. Wish to when things happen, we'll worry about it.
Are we all crowded up against the door, or are we moving to the right?
You're moving to the right.
Okay.
You'll spread yourselves out a bit, and then we'll continue.
Take a peek down that hallway.
You'll get stuck on walls, so you won't be able to necessarily walk through walls. record anyone who's dragging them. Yep. Peeking down that corridor appears to show a small room. Rest of you up to? Before you open those doors, I'm going to get everyone else moved, because once you open those doors, there will be an effect gen. So that's going to clip you on the wall, Serdan, I'm afraid.
Can gens collect
Well, no,
throwing
I
knives?
keep getting moved. Yeah, there's where I wanted to go.
Can gens collect throwing knives off of the bodies?
Yes, he can.
Because he needs throwing knives. Okay, I'm going to say he has 6, since he probably needs a bunch. Oh, I'm looking at elite, maybe.
So everyone gets a free move out of the corridor, and then we'll start things. Yeah. You're inside the bunker, and nothing seems to be happening at the moment. From your perspective, it seems very quiet.
Oh yeah, we have these little guys. I forgot.
You could leave him, but you could leave him guarding the rear if you want to, of course, but you don't have to.
Rear Guardium Leviosa.
There we go. I have to
Is
say,
the improved
drawing this map
improved
in
ca-
Fantasy Grounds was an interesting challenge. I can't remember how I actually managed to do it in the end, but it took me quite a lot of goes to actually do the circular corridor you're walking around at the moment.
Not really
improved? Is
Yeah.
improved? Is Jens's
Throw
improved
that shade,
counterattack
Himini.
expired?
It would have expired, yes.
Okay.
It's Jiminy was just being rude.
Yeah, he's like,
No,
could
I'm
be
not
better.
being rude. I said it's not really circular. But that could be a Fantasy Grounds circle tool. I don't know.
That is Fantasy Grounds circle tool for the record.
You have to complain to Moon Wizard and to Carl Pidder, don't we? Yeah.
I'm just nobbling all your effects.
Boy, we're getting all divided, aren't we?
Okie dokie.
Well, that's the fun part. Split the party, baby. Trigger
Okay.
all the encounters.
Yes, well, we know you. We know full well that sort of happens. So I think the easiest thing to do is probably right. I'm assuming, Jens, you're opening that door, are you? You should walk straight up
Sure.
to it. Okie dokie. Encounter. New encounter. Beat all them. Do that. That. And then do that. And then do that. Bloody grid, that would have made eyes move. Not movements. Okay.
Jens yells, "I found them!"
Come on, add them to the combat tracker computer. There we go. So you hear Jens yell, "I found them." And W got the Joker, which means all of you get bennies. W runs. stabs an astral elf scout with his spear. And misses. Blob Himini, you're up, sir.
It's my turn. So who just had a fight? Yub, nub, nub. Who's he attacking?
Well, you heard Jen shout, I found them. And then Nub Himini went charging past you. Nub Himini, Nub Yub went charging past you, I should say.
I can't see where he's gone. It's because he's gone around some.
He went that way.
Oh, he went around a corner. Okay, right, got it. I'm going to move there.
You move there.
And then I'm going to shoot him.
Just making sure you lot don't get to shout immunity anymore. And the Astral Elf Commander spent a Benny and his and has spent power points.
Immunity.
Okay, you shake him.
I might kill him. Hang on a second. Let's try one, Benny. Okay, I'll take a shaken.
You
Yes, so I've
throw
got
a
a
knife at an Astral Elf Scout and shake him. The room. Let's have a look at the room. The room is C. Basically, there are 6 crystal scrying panels in this room, displaying areas around the base. There, and yeah, and obviously there's. So yeah. Flub nub jibber jabber.
He's going to come running up the corridor really badly, but he still manages to see this elf that just got shaken.
Yep.
They call me Mr. Jibber Jabber.
And he misses, obviously, from the exertion from running.
He's only got a little tiny leg.
Worthington Pettigrew Trundlefoot the Fourth.
Right. Pretty sure I'm going to need to run. That's 3.
Set that so you can see what you're looking at.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Just to give you vision.
Now, does it cost me any movement to go through there?
No.
Right, I'll go to there.
Okay. Barreling through the 2 Astral Elf warriors.
All right. Actually, before I should have done that. Can you can't cancel that move, can you?
He can do anything he likes.
Even if
Okay.
Dungeon Master. Someone's targeting a lot of things.
This is about to watch Fancy Grounds go.
Yeah, Fantasy Grounds about to poop the bed. Is that what you're saying?
Probably.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry.
What?
That's not.
What? No, it's
It's
not.
not. No, it's not.
What are you doing? All right. Let's see. I want to do.
Is it my turn or not?
Did you see Betty?
Banner 2. Here we go.
Here we go.
Lovely.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's what I want. Okay.
My conviction, I paid for it.
So that is one action. And I will then ride my little hamster over to there.
Hang on, let me clear targets so I can see what's going on. Okay.
Oh, can I say Ventro brought Jen's backpack?
Well, you obviously went back for it. Don't worry. But
Okay.
it's up to you if you want to carry it or leave it in the forest. Don't forget, because if you're carrying it, you'll be encumbered, or you could leave it in the forest and pick it up later.
I'll leave it in the forest then.
Well, I
How
mean,
many
we can drop
miss?
it in the corridor right there behind us too.
You could pick it up and drop it in the corridor behind you. Yes, I don't disagree.
Okay, I'll pick it up and drop it everywhere.
It is a miss. We can't have that this late in the game.
It's a hit.
Just because I did a multi-action.
You hit Astral Elf Scout number 3. Let's see what happens to him. So you come riding in, waving your banner as you charge by, and then skewer someone. Go for it. See how the Astral
He
Elf
waved
feels.
his little banner. Every time you say that, I think of that Monty Python sketch. He banged his little gavel.
Okay, well, I think he might be incapacitated.
Is that because I
Right.
turned him into a potato?
Mm-hmm. That just
So
leaves
I'll be
Larry.
the incapacitator.
That just leaves Larry. Now that's
Come on,
interesting.
Larry,
I
you
can
can
see
do
where
it.
that joke came from.
That's interesting. I think I've worked out why sound effects don't necessarily play from Sirenscape web player. If it isn't the tab that's the most, if it isn't the active tab, sound effects don't play.
The actual tab in Sirenscape, or are you using the browser?
The browser tab. I'd obviously clicked on a couple of links someone had sent out earlier, so the Sirenscape web player was no longer the active tab in my browser. That's
Have you got it playing through Discord?
No. Using Sirenscape.
What's it? What do I use? I use a Kenku FM. That I use that and just have it add that join the channel, and then it just plays sounds in Discord.
No, this is me play testing the sound set, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
So anyway, right. Is Larry doing anything, or am I jumping down to TK on? I'll be jumping down. Well, you ending your turn, Mr. Worthington. Can't get in trouble, so I'm not doing it anymore.
If you're going to draw a king, take your swing.
Sometimes jumping the gun and moving a.
I'm jumping the gun. TK, you're up, sir.
So what happened to my conviction?
When did you apply it?
To be in the last battle. And I maintained it when we just moved in here.
Fair enough. There you go. Probably removed it by mistake.
No worries. Because I would have paid. That's the first thing I would do is pay for it, right? So.
Okay. So obviously there is a corridor down here, and I think you can see there is a set of doors at the end. You can. So it's whether you want to head down this corridor.
Right. Okay.
Do they hear the sound of battle from down there?
Well, you heard Jens shout. You can hear chaos going up there, but whether or not you want to go elsewhere. Now, I don't know if that's what you're actually saying, but as far as I'm showing right now, you're trying to move through walls to there.
Oh, my bad. That wasn't what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to check.
Trying to move up. Isn't there a door here?
I'll accept that move. There we go. One of them got left behind, but that's fine. I'll find him in a minute. Wannabe Wookiee was stuck on a wall. There you go.
Okay. And then I'm going to drop a spell.
Jen's actually drew a fast card, and he's still way down the path.
Sorry, I was having all sorts of issues here. All right. So I'm adding 2 power points here. Or excuse me, 3 power points for an effect, area of effect, and the selective as well.
Hey. Yeah, what you're casting?
Confusion. Do I need to target them all first, or don't they have to make rolls?
You get to make your casting roll first.
Right.
Are you purposely skipping the commander?
I've selected. Doing selective with a raise.
Okie dokie. Confusion commands all targets a medium blast, making them distracted or vulnerable, or both with a raise. Okay, so yeah, the logic I was using was if you miscast it, then we don't need to worry about. You know what I mean? We don't need to worry about it. But
Right. No, I did that on purpose like that, though. So
yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's absolutely fine. That's what I'm saying. Right, and that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, you got the raise, so you obviously now they confusion failed to make him either distracted, vulnerable, or both with a raise. They don't get to resist, so it's instant, isn't it? So basically, hit that distracted, vulnerable button. Interesting. Why did it apply it to you and not your targets? Oh, you know why?
He shot himself.
No, because
No.
I did the wrong targeting. The good old fun and games of if you don't have the right token selected when you start. And then untarget him, and then we'll try again with your. You hit the right. There we go. It's the problem with automation. Sometimes it's nice, but when it doesn't, when it automates exactly what you told it to do, not what you want it to do, that's a different scale. Is it doing anything? Yes. Ooh, my fancy grounds has frozen. What fun! There we go. Don't know why it really appears to have. Okay, there we go. All good. I'm going to clear the targets. Clear the targets for my sanity and get rid of the large burst template. There we go. Okay.
Oh,
That's a lot of confusion.
Because that's what my players do is they just leave all that shit on the board afterwards.
Well, no, it's
I
more
don't
first.
think. I don't think the commander was targeted.
Or whatever his name is. He's just. I don't think he has a range attack, does he?
I don't think the commander was targeted.
And you just can't carry on.
He was outside the area of effect, so the commander wasn't
He
affected,
was.
unfortunately.
It looks like he's.
I had him outside, so I'm evil.
Well, it looks like he has conditions now, though.
No, he's got his. No, he doesn't. Okay, what's Wannabe Wookiee doing?
Why does the map look like he does?
He's got conditions on his character already.
Oh, those are other things. Okay.
Yep. Those are his magic items.
Got it.
basically. Okay, he's unhurt. Now Astrolife Commander's turn.
And then they have to make a saving throw at the end of confusion, right?
No, it's just automatic now, I think.
Oh man.
Did you you put confusion on yourself?
No, I didn't. DOS did.
I put confusion on, but I did by mistake. Okay, the Astral Elf Commander drops a selective burst template.
Why is he aiming at me? What did I do?
Not a very good host.
He's confused, obviously.
No, DOS didn't let me hit him.
Do we still have
No, you asked
level
why I was
headed?
aiming at you. I was just saying he's confused.
Ah.
Do we still have level headed?
Yes. Hey, Starburst is cast. Not sure what happened there, but I'll leave it. Oh, come on. Okay.
So
Wannabe.
the wannabe Wookiee's out of range.
If it says he is, I will agree with that. Okay. Where's the commander gone? I've lost him. Okay, Starburst. Spend it. I'm going to be evil and power it up. Do that. Okay. That means it will cost me 4 power points. So I'll deal with that after. Take them down to 5 power points. And I get to roll the damage. Let's roll the damage. Okay. Nubby up, no effect. Nubby up, no effect. Globhimini, unharmed. Oh, Nubby up, shaken, I should say. Mortimer shaken.
Sure, I'm unharmed. Only 6, was it?
Yeah. A wound on TK.
Oh wait, I was gonna. So.
Well, you can. Don't worry. I'm just doing all the dice rolls. Jens takes a wound.
Trying to sneak that through.
Okay, Nubby up shaking again, which means I've gone round the whole lot, so that's fine.
Kind of shenanigans are going on
targets. Here. Okay, so now you can all deal with it. No, it's easier just to do all the rolls and then you deal with them.
Shenanigans, I tell you.
Got some shenanigans going on, but
shaken.
It doesn't matter in this case.
No.
Mortimer's shaken. TK soaked the damage.
A toughness of 7, yeah, okay.
Wannabe Wookiee. Oh, didn't do the damage on Wannabe Wookiee. He was hit. Oh no, he said he was out of range, didn't he? I'll ignore that. He said he was out of range.
Well, I mean, the chat did, but sometimes I get those out of range, even though it shows up in the blast template. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I'm happy to take it the way it said it, so that's fine. Then the Astral Elf Commander. He is obviously he's moved 1 inch to there.
I was messing with you. I don't care. I mean, you know, Fast Furious fun. Go ahead, kill the wannabe Wookiee.
You're kidding.
What is the that was damage? Was how much? 9, was it?
Globhimini, you took 6 points of damage, which doesn't hurt you because your toughness is 8.
All right, okay.
And then the Astral Elf Commander basically strides off down the corridor. He literally steps forward, blasts it, and you see him walk through that door there.
You jerk.
You can kill the Ewok, but I expect my next ally to be Jar Jar Binks.
Okay, Astral Elf Scout number 4
You demand
is
vengeance.
here.
You insist on redress.
He's a Sith Lord.
Okay.
More
Nub
hateable than ever.
Yub, admit the Nub Yub is missed. I'm going to shoot Jens with a bow. Hitting. Making Jens look like a pincushion seems to be the theme of today. A miss. Obviously, Jens blocks the blow with his parrying dagger. Astral Elf Scout number 6 is going to shoot Flipper Elite Matey. Missing. Astral Elf Scout is going to come. You got first strike, Jens. You do not. That's fine. I'm just going to engage you in melee. Missing. I'm going to shoot Flipper Elite Matey. Missing. Their confusion. And that brings us to Jen.
Oh, to Jen's, yeah. I think Jen's. Can he move past the Astra Elf Scout, or does that endanger him? Like, is there opportunity attack?
You can move around
Only
him,
if
but
you
if
get
you
engaged, right?
and he has been engaged, you can move around him, but if you leave his attack range, then he does get a free attack upon you.
His melee range.
Yes.
Okay.
His reach.
So I'm gonna
His reach technically, right? Which is the.
I'm gonna add improve. I'm gonna take the edge improved frenzy,
Okie dokie.
and I'm gonna move just for fun. I'm gonna move to the other side of him, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna attack him. And first attack with my rapier.
If you're doing improved frenzy, you get to roll 3 fighting dice and a single attack.
Oh, I should have done 2 actions. Sorry.
Okay. That's
3 fighting. How do I do that?
Okay, that's okay. We'll turn that down to 2. So that if you're doing a multi-action, I'll take 2 off that. So you hit him with a raise, roll for damage.
Okay.
If you're doing improved frenzy, one of your actions in a round is for extra dice. I'm using the Suede version because it's less confusing than the old version, and it's a limited action, isn't it? So you can only do it once a round. So.
Well, I'll do it. If I haven't done it already, I'll do it on the next one.
Okay, so you incapacitate that one.
Oh, he's already dead, so I can just move. I'll move to this guy, and then I'll target him.
My fantasy grounds. Yeah, it took forever for him to die. Fantasy grounds is definitely slowing down. Okay, now the easiest. There's two ways to do the improved frenzy. What you can do on the combat tab, you can right click on your masterwork mithril rapier, and then a dice appears, and you can set the number of attacks. But that's a bit of a faff. The other option you can do is if you drag the dice off rather than double clicking them, so you've got a D10 and a D6. And if you then press the right mouse button twice, you'll end up with 3 D10 and 1 D6. That's the other way to do it. Both are valid, whichever you find easiest.
That's if you have a right click button.
If you have, yes, you
The
don't.
advantage of doing the right click is you don't end up with the multi-shot penalty automatically calculated in.
That's true. It shouldn't affect
Well,
melee
but
attack.
you don't get that. You don't get
When I
that
did-
either if you right click the attack dice and add another attack.
Yes.
I have 3d6 and a d4. Is that what you want?
No. That you're going to be doing your master rapier, aren't you? Your masterwork mithril rapier.
Well, I already
See.
used that one, so I was going to use my other hand.
Well, there's nothing you can
Or
you're multi-actioning. You can use your rapier every time you want.
Okay, so I click on that, drag the dice off. I have a d6 and a d4. I click right twice.
No,
I have 3.
that's your damage. You needs to be the left-hand side where it's a D10.
Oh, I'm
with
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah. So let's try that again. Drag the dice off. Click, click. That looks good.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's the quickest way to do it, and for on-the-fly changes, it's great. So there you are.
Wow, I barely hit. Did I hit?
Hit with raise, hit and a miss. So one hit with a I like that. One hit with a raise, one hit and a miss.
Is that garbage or is it?
Okay, so 2 wounds from the first attack. Roll the second attack.
I already attacked the first. That is my second attack.
No, you hit twice, so you get to roll
there's
damage
another
twice. Yeah, there's 2 hits. Okay, doesn't matter. You shake him and then you incapacitate him.
Okay.
And down he goes.
Okay, Flipper Elite. Flipper Elite decides to go crazy.
Okay.
He goes. I guess he goes here. He'll go in between these guys, and then he will attack this guy, and he will.
Oh no, he doesn't. He remains shaken.
Oh, he's shaken.
He's shaken.
He can't move.
He can move. He can move. He just can't attack. So he was there, wasn't he?
Well then.
Put him back.
Yeah, he was. He'll just back. He'll just back up, Jen.
No worries. That's okay. He's obviously he's shocked by the fact he got hit in the face by stars, because that's what happened.
Ventro, keep a lookout. And keep an eye on my backpack. There we go.
Okie dokie. Astral Elf Warrior number 1 will attack. I can't see him. Where's he gone? Astral Elf Warrior number 1 will attack.
Did he run off with the commander?
No, it's just it was just that thingy was stuck underneath. Okay, longsword.
That commander sure knows how to hit and run.
Okay, that's a miss. Second Astral Elf will attack Worthington. His longsword. And miss. Fusion is affecting him quite badly. Okie dokie. Astral Elf Honor Guard. Cast Barrier. And fail to do so.
Good.
Love that confusion.
Oh, you buggered off.
Well, that confusion, that barrier spell goes on for a long time.
Oh, the fucking cat. Are you kidding me right now?
Really? What did the fucking cat do?
Oh, the 2 of them are fighting each other. Fucking knocking shit off the table.
Well, you should be catfucking.
I'll ship them to you, Himini. You can have them both.
Bollocks. One cat's enough and I don't even want him.
It's a new painting layer over to there. Back that to there. Then I can resize it.
Dude, painting layers?
Oh, he's going to give us a fancy, fancy living template, huh?
There we go. 1 blade barrier appears. I can't actually make it touch the walls, but there isn't any gaps.
How do you like them apples?
Okay, so basically throws up the second honor guard flows up a blade barrier, whirling, cutting death, very close to Mortimer's nose. Barrier cost
like the Rio Grande.
So that's 2 power points there. That gets us down to Sargon.
Nobody got my joke.
Go. All right. I have the ominous feeling that I need speed. Need for speed.
I did not,
So...
Mac, so you might have to explain it.
Oh, the governor of Texas putting those buoys through the Rio Grande there that like on the border that have blades in the middle of them.
Lovely.
Yeah. That's Texas.
Right. His answer to immigration is to
kill people.
Bladed buoys in the middle of the river.
Fair enough.
All right, so I'm going up this hallway.
Okay.
Just like you didn't get
Kicking
my
open
Boeing
the
the
door.
bird
So I didn't catch that.
when he was waving his wand around.
Kicking
right?
open the door.
Okay, you kick open the door. What you see is two astral elf on a guard marching towards a closed door.
All right. I'm going to start this off real friendly like by casting my Blade Storm. Will succeed.
It's a wound.
One, and then for the other one.
It's another wound. All those
I
in sec, so
will lure in.
both of them are still standing.
That's fine. And then I will swishy swish.
Okay. It's like, yeah, didn't hurt either of them as their armor
Damage.
protects them. Okay, you wound the first one. That will be an incapacitating wound upon him.
Hit the second one.
And the second one takes an incapacitating wound as well, it would appear. Oh, do it on the same first one, so try that on that one. Oh no, and 8 doesn't. So hang on, AP2 it would, yes, so ignore me. AP2 would, so that's an incapacitation. There they go.
I still got movement. No actions left. Yeah, I'll move up and kick that door in.
Okie dokie. Let me. Okay, you kick a door in. It appears to be the barracks.
Hopefully they empty the barracks for this fight.
This might take a while.
Coward.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Just waiting for it to populate. Adding NPCs takes so long these days. There we go. I think you've got an idea what got added by if you look at the bottom of the combat tracker. Yeah, in front of you is the Astral Elf Commander. He was moving to a defensive position, which of course is the barracks, which contains a large number of Astral Elves. Clustering as we speak. Do we get anything else after that? I think you still want movement if you want to back off or anything. Or you can just stand in the doorway. Really up to you.
No, I'm overconfident.
You know. Also, it's a very sensible
Excuse
thing
me,
to block
sorry.
a doorway. Okay, Smokey.
He's gonna try and follow me as best as he can.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to cancel that because it won't actually, you know what I mean? And just move him to there. There you go.
Does he get?
Astral Elf Commander dodges as the arrow shoots towards him. Yeah, by the way. Stardon, you're up, sir.
Okay, Gronk Nonk. I'm going to tell him to go support Smokey and Cernan, or Sargon. I am then going to run. Blunk, 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 blunk. That'll work. Don't do that. Do this. I'm going to go here and then here, and I will have 2 inches left.
Yep, I'll accept your movement to there so you can see what you're looking at.
I think I'm going to go ahead and move into here.
Okey-dokey.
Let's go ahead and make that large. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Because I'm going to trigger a havoc from right there.
Okay.
Obviously selective.
Yeah.
My calculating, I get to ignore the running. So that will be a success. I am going to go ahead and Benny it just anyhow.
Okay.
There we go.
Just putting that there to remind me of the point of. I'm just putting that there to remind me of the point of origin.
Yep. So they all get distracted.
Well, they probably already are, actually, aren't they? I think they already are from the confusion, so we won't worry about that.
Oh, are they not? Okay.
I think the confusion got the raise, so they're already vulnerable and distracted. So you're okay on that score. So don't worry about that.
Okay. In that case, they need to make some rolls.
Yeah. So it's just it's clear targets because we don't. Okay, that's for Elf Scout. Yeah, you just don't make them visible. I just deliberately wanted to make them visible for pure dum effects. Dum. Okay, he's hitting the wall. So that's 2d4 damage to Astral Elf Scout 4.
Got it. So because they get added as not shown, right?
Yeah.
And then
I just
by default.
Yeah.
And then you made them show. I got it.
Yeah, just for the dum type effect.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Gotcha.
I'm a great believer of when I'm a great believer of when you split the party. Do you want to roll your 2d6 actually? Because he could get messy this one.
Right, but then the thing is that if they had been dealt in already, and the tracker comes to them, it shows it even if they're not hidden.
All right. Well,
hidden rather.
Okay.
It shows that that it's someone else's turn, even when they're hidden. That's the part that I'd like to get rid of, skip hidden actor. there's in 5e there's a thing that skips hidden actor, right? So that like if you've got the adversaries hidden and you advance the tracker, even if they're on the tracker, like
I
with
just
a
put them on
card
hold.
initiative count.
They'll be on hold. Right, I think you need to roll 2d4 twice. They hit each other.
So putting them on hold skips it, huh?
Yeah. Well, it'll put them at the top of the wait, yeah, put them on hold means it'll put them at the top of the tracker before you deal them in. Okay, I need two 2d4 rolls, please, Senate. That's not going to hurt either of them. However, they have just hit the blade barrier.
Oh, that was the one 2d4, and there's
That's
the
okay.
other 2d4. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that was kind of my plan, was to throw 3 of those guys through the blade barrier and then into the wall behind it.
Okay, and then this guy here makes his strength check. Fails, and he'll hit the barrier as well. I think he might be in trouble. Yes, basically the guy gets thrown straight into the blade barrier. That's the end of him. Next up is this guy. Where's the center point? Is there. What was your 2d6 roll? Your 2d6 roll was 3 inches, which was quite depressing, really. More than enough, though. I don't think. Well, if he survives the blade barrier, then you can roll your 2d4 damage. But he might survive that. You want to roll your 2d4 damage. Oh, he's shaken. Yeah. Do you want to see what? His toughness is 9. He shouldn't be shaken. Okay, he's fine.
No, but
he's inside the blade barrier. He's gonna hit that wall, so that's just 2d4 damage. Okay. That brings us Gronk, I think.
Gronk. Who is going to run? Ooh, he's going to run fast.
He certainly is. 8 gets him to there.
Nice.
And we're going to shoot the commander. I mean, we don't like him, so.
Okay.
Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, where?
Keep him from running again.
With any luck, yeah. Shoot the
extraction or not.
And missed.
Yeah, you missed anyway, but he would have dodged, so that's fine. You don't.
It's not a crit fail.
Not a crit fail.
So, okay. No.
Okay, that's. I think given the length of time, I think that's a very good logical place to leave it at that point. Obviously, I don't want to start dealing in these new guys until next time, so I think we shall leave you there, fighting your way through the bunker. Hope you enjoyed it, and a bit of a combat heavy one, but I'm sure next week it'll carry on and you'll save the day. No, it needed to be. It's the big final fight. The rebel fleet's on its way in, and you're against time, trying to destroy the shields. That's how it should be. Well, hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I shall see you guys.
I got one thing. I've got one thing I want to try.
Okay.
I can see all of these guys, right?
Yes.
In the barracks. Okay.
Well, you can only see those 3 guys. Don't forget. You can hear the others. You can't see them.
Okay.
4 guys, I should say. Oh, interesting. Okay, you remind me you played that next time. We'll have to go away and think about that one. Okie doke.
Is there anybody within 5 inches of me that's shaken, stunned, distracted, or vulnerable?
I don't believe so.
What I'm going to call out is like,
I don't see anybody.
We don't want to kill you all, but we will.
No, so that card's useless.
Sounds good to me.
Can
I
I
think-
play
Six
that
plus
in
7%.
combination with it?
Oh no, Cernan. That card, man. You're gonna cause MacD to have flashbacks.
No.
I wasn't
We-
looking.
we've-
Which one is it? The reinforcements?
Yep. Here comes the cavalry.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
cavalry,
have
not
to get
reinforcements.
Dawes to teach me how to modify that goddamn deck to get rid of some of those cards.
Yes, I know the feeling. I was just thinking, why did I leave that one in? But obviously,
I hate it too. To be honest, it's not my favorite.
I share that and then click on it here. Does that fix the problem? No.
Now we see it big time, but yeah, I mean it's all the same.
No, it's a weird one. It's when I don't know what it is. When I basically some reason the cards what should happen is when you click on the card when I click on the card on the tracker, it should open it, and I don't know why it doesn't.
But it doesn't. It just opens a white box.
Yes, it's an interesting feature that came in some time back with custom decks, and I still haven't worked out how to make it work. But some of them will work fine if I play them. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what it is. I need to work. I need to have another think.
At least the text shows in chat. So
Yes, the text shows in chat. So, and obviously I just have to go and look it up.
Is there like an old man feature where we can make the text in chat bigger without doing the scale UI?
Yes, there is. There are plenty of font extensions out there, aren't there? You just use a font extension to change the system.
As a player.
No, I don't think there is. As a player.
Oh, and I did want to have a word with you on the speaking of scale UI. So, and the Rune Lords on the right around that time, when they're doing the research in the library, on the fourth at the the end of the
yeah.
Yeah, you took a picture of all that text. So it's not so to read it, right? I can't highlight it. And Fantasy Grounds won't let me make the picture bigger.
Okay.
I don't know how you did that. And so I had to scale UI way the hell up so I could read it to the players.
That's a good point. I'll have to put the tech version in. I should have put the.
No, it's fine. But then as you know, right, when you have your screen all set up with all the garbage on there,
yes, scale UI just goes.
Then it all moves, right? So now
it does.
The bennies are unlocked and the decks are all flying all over the place, and it just it's like, oh sweet.
Okay, actually I'm going to allow the piece one to go on the room, so that's fine. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll take it from there, and here comes the cavalry. Well, that's only going to be more dippers,
Well, I was thinking played in combination with his
yes, I know. Don't worry.
parlay or whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be the dippers. It can be these guys decide to become allies or even just full neutral. I mean, that would count as help in my book.
That's what I'm aiming for, is just neutral of is it really worth dying for?
Well,
the Empire's always worth dying for.
I would argue if the commander wasn't there, you might have a better chance, but we'll see how it goes.
Sorry, I'm trying to leave the commander to us, and we'll and live.
I will definitely ponder on the outcome. The card definitely has to have an effect. If nothing else, it might make them pause. If not, at least.
Maybe we can get them all to pull a fin and decide to attack the commander.
Yeah, I'm not expecting that much.
I mean,
I'll be satisfied with simply them deciding. Yeah. Them deciding that they would prefer their lives more than.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, you've taken them from. It takes them from hostile to unfriendly, so logically they won't attack. I would argue. Whether or not the commander can intimidate them into it is another matter, but we'll worry about that next time. But yeah, for now, I'm going to say you've made them unfriendly.
Thank you, Kevin. That was fun. Lots of activity.
Indeed. It gets crazy. But anyway, I'm glad you had fun. We shall leave it there. I'll see you all in a fortnight. And don't forget, if
Thank
any
you
of you
very much.
free, if any of you free next Saturday, I'm running a one shot.
What is the one shot?
It's
What's the setting?
It's Savage Pathfinder, but it's a completely underwater adventure with underwater characters. So the party is a merfolk, Locaf. I've forgotten all the others. Undyne. There's a human mage who basically casts air bubble around himself, so you can
That's
breathe
the
underwater.
one we played earlier with the ranger that hates sharks.
Yes, there's a Gillman. Basically, I went through
Gilman.
Savage Gilman. There's a Nereid. There's I didn't do the Selkie Sea Witch in the end. There is a Cavalier. That's the latest one that got added in, an Undyne Cavalier. Basically, I went through the Pathfinder and found every aquatic race you could play as a character, and so it's a completely underwater adventure with unusual character races to play. So that's the idea. And basically 500 years of peace is about to come crashing down. You guys have the opportunity to prevent it all. You just have to stop the Shark Queen. Anyway, we shall see.
In our own special way.
In your own special way. Yep. There's only one problem. Obviously, the characters might not know. It's just to let you know. So basically, all you got to do to keep the peace is to stop the Shark Queen, and she's unkillable. That's all. That's the only problem. So it's fine.
Thanks, Doc.
You're
See you later.
Thank you.